But sir, I beg to mention item number 2. No? Hey,
Two.
huh?
Two.
2, Miller. I have a partner matter in court number 6. Can it be the day after tomorrow?
On 29, my lord. It's a very urgent matter, my lord. Transfer matter. There is a stay operating since 2022, my lord.
On the prayer, Mr. A. Das Gupta, learned senior counsel for the petitioner, and not objected to by the other side. Matter stands adjourned for the day to be listed again on 29th of May.
29th. Oblige, ma'am.
My lord,
Is it so? Just a minute, just a minute. What is 29th?
Thursday.
Hmm. 29 is not possible. There are a number of cases already listed on that day. Can we have it slightly thereafter?
On fixed 30th
30th, ma'am.
or any day.
please, your lordship.
Only difficulty is I am the piece of part foot number 6.
Hmm.
Or maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow also, this will continue tomorrow.
Hmm.
On 30th, my lord.
We'll have it slightly bit further
I have already fixed matter on the
on
in
10th. We'll have it on 10th.
and Manipur bench.
On 10th.
10th.
Hearing date, say Tuesday.
12th, my lord.
All right, 12.
Hmm.
Make it 12, okay? Instead. All right.
Oblige.
May I please, your lordship?
All
I
right.
want to
Yes.
take, I beg to, item number 13.
1-3.
Yeah, I pray for adjournment, your lordship.
13-1-3.
1-3.
You're for the petitioner.
Petitioner.
Yes. Why do you want adjournment?
The other side advocates also want, and moreover, my senior is not physically well.
Who's your senior?
Advocate A. Shahad.
Okay, Mr. A. Shahad, learned lead counsel, appearing for the petitioner is said to be indisposed. On a mention made on his behalf and not objected to by the other side, matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks. When? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Adjourned for 2 weeks. All right. Adjourned for 2 weeks. Yes, next. Anyone?
Item number.
I beg. Is that item number 7, lordship? Number 7. With the consent of the opposite party, lordship, let this matter be fixed on Monday, this coming Monday, lordship.
Why?
Lordship, we have filed the affidavit in opposition, lordship, and however, there is some defect. We are going to refile the affidavit again today itself, lordship. And even the consent of the opposite party is there, lordship. Let the matter be fixed this coming Monday, lordship.
Monday.
Yes, lordship.
What is the urgency otherwise? Is it 2024 matter? I think we'll go slightly a bit far. Let it come out 9th June.
9 June.
9 June.
9 June.
Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that there's some defect in the affidavit, and he's taking steps to cure the defect. Stop as paid for, let the matter be listed again on 9th of June. Yes. Any other mention? Call.
Hello, Honorable Court directed on 21/6/2023, page 9. To allow me verification process for selection to the post of LP school teacher.
ME school teacher.
Yes, my lord. Because the candidates who secured lesser marks, they were allowed to participate in the subsequent selection process, in the verification process, and they were selected.
What is the order dated?
My lord, order is page 9, my lord. Order dated 21/6/2023.
Director Elementary Education to
Yes,
give another opportunity.
yes, ma'am. Now, on last occasion, they have submitted some document.
Yes, Mr. Pugar.
Yes, Lordship.
Over there.
This is item 9.
Over there. Oh, yes.
Lordship, in this matter, we have, there was a confusion regarding there was a mismatch of the petitioner's name, my lord. In the my lord, there was a
Mismatch with whom?
in her name, my lord.
With whom?
They have submitted some instruction last occasion. There are,
I would like to submit it, my lord.
what is the mismatch, my lord? This is the document. Video. This is the death certificate, my lord. Your lordship may peruse that death certificate. My father's name are similar. My mother name is also.
See, we
same.
don't know what is this document. You have to file it.
Sending one document, my lord.
What is that?
Last occasion.
Lordship, this is the, Lordship, this is the, what is it? Because there's a mismatch, my lord, and there was no back office verification done on her. So now, because that degree which she has got from University of Burdwan, so because there's a mismatch in her CTET name and the thing, my lord, so they have written to the Burdwan University to verify whether she is her name is correct or not. I would just like to praise it. I've given the copy in.
You are appearing for which respondent?
Appearing for the, my lord, I'm appearing for the sole respondent. Sole respondent, that is the.
You
direct-
file an affidavit, both of you.
I'll file, man.
My lord, what
I-
is
I'll do
that
that.
mismatch, my lord? My name is Sanas Parvin. But in the seated certificate, the B is missing.
My
In
lord,
my all
these are
certificates,
important things, my lord.
Parvin and Parvin.
A mismatch can lead to a lot of chaos, my lord. Tomorrow, a third
And
party
for
comes
that
in
reason,
saying that, my lord, so my lord.
the authorities are waiting for
Let us
more
file an
than
affidavit, my lord.
around
File an
2
affidavit.
years, my lord.
You file the affidavit by when? By a week?
By, my lord, by a week, my lord.
Mr. Fukan Learned Counsel for the respondent submits that he has received instructions and prays for a week's time to file the same to an affidavit.
My-
Prayers allowed. List the matter again on so and so.
Next week, my lord.
Give a date after 1 week,
Up to 1 week.
if it's possible.
Or can it be on the 6th, my lord? 5th, I won't be. I won't be.
All right, 6th.
6th.
Please file it.
We'll file it.
Please, Your Worship. My lord, this case relates to the condemnation of delay, my lord. On the last occasion, your worship was pleased to hear on land, my lord, and asked me to bring some authority, my lord. Accordingly, I have come up with the authority of judgment of apex court, my lord. If your lordship permit me, I can submit, my lord, to judgment. Here also similar circumstances, my lord, where the lawyer was engaged and he misrepresented, my lord. Accordingly, there was a delay of, in that case, my lord, in the Supreme Court, my lord, it has been condoned the delay. Humanly necessary. Madras High Court decide. Court decide. Yes. Itu dia na. May I submit the judgment, my lord. There is a two judgment, my lord. In the similar circumstances.
Who's appearing for the other side?
Other side, my lord, name has been shown that day he was there, my lord,
Who?
from NK Kalita,
Hey, Kalita.
my lord. Name has been shown in the cause list.
In Kalita, is it?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, what is the judgment you're relying upon?
Judgment, my lord.
Madras High Court.
One is the Madras High Court, one is the Supreme Court, my lord. Before that, lordship, kindly have a look. The Supreme Court one, my lord, SCC.
Yes.
I have flag marked, my lord. There was a, my lord,
This is your book.
my lord. There, my lord, a lawyer was engaged, my lord. He did not represent properly, my lord, exactly like our case, my lord. And there was a delay of 1418 days, my lord. Para 5 is the operative, my lord. May I read, my lords?
Yes.
It is the case where the appealing para 5, my lord, was kept under the impression that the appeal had already been filed. When the appellant tried to contact his advocate, Mr. So-and-so, to know the progress of the case, he did not receive any satisfactory information. The appellant found that the progress of the matter was not satisfactory. He engaged another advocate so-and-so. On inquiry, Mrs. So-and-so advocate came to know that no appeal was filed by the appellant before the division bench. He then filed an appeal before the division bench with a petition condemnation of delay in the circumstance mentioned above. On facts, we are of the view that though the period of delay is unruly long, the circumstances are very unusual. The petitioner has been victim of misrepresentation of his facts by his own advocate and kept the matter under impression that the appeal is being pending before the High Court. And whereas no appeal was in fact filed by the advocate, it cannot be said that the appellant was not given vigilant proceeding against the appeal. The cause shown by the petition is sufficient to justify the condoning the delay in the appeal. Accordingly, the condone the delay of the remit make the matter to the High Court for disposal of the appeal in accordance with the law, my lord. Here, my lord, I have engaged my counsel. He deliberately did not appear, my lord, for which, my lord, is subjected to an FIR before the concerned police station. And all along, my lord, I was receiving salary till September 24, my lord. I have been receiving salary, so impression is there, my lord. There cannot be any adverse order, otherwise I would have not get my salary. Madras High Court also, my lord, dealt with the similar circumstances. Over that idea, so. Para 2, my lord, of the Madras High Court also dealt with the similar circumstances, my lord. And there, my lord, Madras High Court condemned the delay of 226 days.
Okay, what is the review about?
Review about, my lord,
Give
lordship
me the review
kindly
petition.
have a look the judgment, my lord, for a moment in the review petition, my lord. That I have been, my lord, my service was recognized or provincialized, my lord. That your lordship will see page 24 of the review petition, my lord. Lordship has come across page 24.
This is the orders which you
Yes, my lord.
seeking review,
My lord.
9/10/23.
My lord. Yeah, my lord, like this, the counsel is a present so-and-so standing counsel appearing for the official, none appears for the respondent number 5. It is seen that when the matter was listed on so-and-so respondent number 5, despite of service being completed and consequently on 17th, the respondent number 5 did not appear. It is therefore observed that this court, if the respondent number 5 does not appear on the next day, the case will be taken up for final disposal. In view of the court, no alternative to proceed with the matter and a final disposal to them. Being aggrieved with the petitioner, the instant petition that she was appointed a Hindi teacher Jagumani so-and-so on the recommendation of the managing committee, which was held a meeting on so-and-so and also appointed similarly recommendation of the managing committee of which schools and subsequently the process of provincialization of the said school was intimated and the headmaster of the school was forwarded the name of the teachers of the school to be considered for so-and-so. Then lordship come to next page, page 25. The petitioner on the respond number 5 to 7. However, the school was ultimately provincialization by the order dated 4/2/21. The service of the respondent was provincialization to the inclusion of the writ petition. As per the said order, the joining date of the respondent was shown to 16/2/22 agreed by the same the petitioner before this court. And so submits that this solely due to the incorrect acceptance of the joining report of the school, the authorities concerned on 16/12/22, the service of the respondent was provincialized instead of the petitioner. He submits that same is clearly mistake committed in as much as headmaster had forwarded the name of respondent number 5, showing the date of joining 2024. 04. The learned counsel, drawing the attention of the court, affidavit opposition filed by respondent director submits that the as per the respondent number 2, prior to the finalization of provincial school, hearing was conducted, but the petitioner was absent in the hearing. However, it was found that the petitioner is senior to respondent as per her junior joining date is 2003 as compared to the respondent who joined in 2004. Pursuant to the interim order passed by so not to give effect to the order of provincialization in respect, the director of by order dictated asks the inspector of school not to give effect to the provincialization until further orders in the requisition. That the council for the submits that the in view of the glaring omission and mistake committed by the provincial respondent number 5, the may be set aside and instead the benefit is given to the petitioner. So and so are present. Consider next page, my lord, 26. Considering the above submission, upon the perusal of the matters available, provincialization of respondent number 5 is found to have been made on the basis of the joining report 2002, which was otherwise does not have a support of the material available on the record. Therefore, same is found unsustainable. Accordingly, same is hereby set aside. Respondent number 2 is directed to place the name of the writ petitioner before the state level scrutiny committee for consider provision of our service within a period of 1 month from date of receipt of the certified copy of this order, and scrutiny committee upon the receipt of the same within a month. Therefore, it shall be complete the scrutiny process. If the petition is found eligible, qualified person, same should be done within a period of 1 month. That was, my lord, my provincialization was interfered. Now, basic case is that, my lord, since lordship is are on page Kiman, the temple could be seen. And original my appointment was, my lord, 16/12/2002. And subsequently there was a, my lord, page 29 is also, my lord, 15/11/2020.
Mr. Borbuya,
Yes, my lord.
we'll consider the IA and take up the review some other day.
Lordship.
All right.
Yes.
Heard Mr. J.I. Borbuya, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that by filing this application, the applicant seeks condonation of 363 days delay in filing the connected review petition. Stop referring to the application, more particularly at paragraph number 3 of the application. The learned counsel submits that the petitioner was not aware about the disposal of the writ petition, since he was neither informed by his counsel nor by the authority concerned. Stop. It was only on 28/9/2024. It was only on. When did you come to know?
My lord, I have stated, my lord. date
On
was-
28/9/2024,
Yes, my lord.
that the petitioner
Take compulsion.
came to know about the order passed by this court. And the applicant thereafter immediately took steps to consult his present lawyer, who thereafter advised him to obtain the original appointment letters to collect the required documents. Stop. While applying for a certified copy of the judgment dated 9/10/2023, the applicant also filed an FIR before the Dhako Khana Police Station on 21/10/2024. Against his earlier engaged counsel. Why did you file the FIR?
My lord, my lord, the 4 persons, including my earlier lawyer, my lord, they have done some manipulation, my lord, and misrepresentation.
Due to manipulation and misrepresentation committed by the state council.
Along with others.
To stop, the learned counsel submits that due to the fault of his appointed counsel, the applicant may not be made to suffer. Stop, in this connection, the learned counsel has placed reliance upon the case of Radha Krishna Rai versus Allahabad Bank and others, reported in 2000, 9 SCC 733, which was relied upon by the Madras High Court. In CRP bracket NPD close bracket number 1053 of 2004, open bracket, Masila Mani Naikkar versus Panchalai Amal, which was disposed of by order dated
15/2/2008.
15/2/2008. Some cost also was imposed.
My lord, they are too long date, my lord.
So how much will you pay?
My lord, 500.
500 more.
It's not my mistake, my lord. Since judgment is there, my lord, so I'll pay 500 at least. Or that part may have escaped also.
Condoning the delay, however, by imposing cost. To stop, the learned counsel submits that in the present case also, since there was some default on the part of the appointed counsel, the delay in filing the connected review petition may be condoned. Anyone appearing for the other side? What is your submission? Mr. Mr. Sorry? Mr. T. Thakuria, learned standing counsel, secondary education, submits that he has no objection if the delay is condoned. Stop, considering the submissions made, and upon perusal of the applications and the authorities relied upon, this court is inclined to condone the delay. This is inclined to allow the application. To stop, accordingly, the delay of how many days?
363 days.
363 days in filing the connected review petition stands condoned. IS stands disposed of. Then in the main review petition, you write, in view of the order passed today, in IA 3509 of 2024, condoning the delay in filing the review petition, registry to register the review petition and list the matter again after
After lordship's convenient. For 10 days, any day your lordship's convenient. তেওঁ নাথাকিলে নহ'ব নাই 30 তাৰিখ তেওঁ হ'ব।
Any convenient date? I'm here only for next week. That's why. Bench is available till next week. So I think within first week we should have it.
Lordship fix any date. If your lordship is not sitting, we'll make mention, my lord. Our matter may not be listed also.
We'll have it on third or fourth. Registry to register the review petition, no? And list the matter on 4th of June. 4th of June.
Lordship.
You come prepared.
Lordship. May I take back the book, my lord?
You take back the book, but you leave back the other printed copy.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Long term book.
Alphabet. Di diya kya আছে? আমার লাইব্রেরি পড়া লওয়া হয়। After some time we'll supply copy.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, the respondents they file an additional affidavit, which I've received in the morning. So whether that is in the record or not,
it is not.
sure.
It is not on the
It
record.
is not on record. We have filed it today morning, my lord.
I was looking for it yesterday, but it's not there.
No, I received a copy today morning by their night bus service. The register was not available for the last 2-3 days.
So
So
what to do? Can we have it?
tomorrow, day after, whenever, or even
At two, if my current senior is available.
whichever, there's no difference.
No, I would like to see the affidavit. You see, not that suddenly a affidavit comes and we take
The-
up the case.
The affidavit, we have only annexed two things. One, his application that
Hmm.
he had made. Second, that he knew that he was to be appointed in a particular grade.
Hmm.
And 3, the service book where he gives his wrong date of
Day after.
convenience.
Mr. R. Majumdar, Learned Counsel, for the respondent submits that he has filed the affidavit in terms of the last court's order this morning. Gustav, it is seen that the affidavit is not yet on the record. Office to verify and connect the same to the record and list the matter again day after tomorrow.
Obliged, my lord.
May it please, your lordship, in this matter.
Just a minute. Last line, as part had it all.
Lordship, in this matter, my lord, on the last occasion, the service book of the petitioner was asked to be called, my lord. My lord, can this matter be fixed on 29th, my lord? I mean, my lord, the service book is not with us today, my lord. I have been informed, my lord. If it can be taken up on 29th, that is day after,
29.
or
no,
or
no.
maybe 3rd, my lord. Or whichever is convenient, my lord, because then I can get the service book which will be required for the proper adjudication of this case, my lord.
What is the matter regarding?
It is regarding, my lord, overstay. The
Okay.
person basically, date of birth when he joined was so and
All
so,
right, third then.
Huh.
List the matter on 3rd of
3rd
June.
of June.
Mr. A. Fukan, Learned Standing Counsel,
Elementary,
Elementary
on
Education,
behalf of Mr. B. Talukdar.
appearing on behalf of Mr. B. Talukdar. Both of you are standing counsel.
Both of us. We can.
Who will appear then?
Last occasion he B. Talukdar appeared. Today I am appearing.
And on 3rd, who will appear?
I'll appear. I'll only appear.
Then no need to require.
Fine, my name.
Mr. A. Fukan, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education, shall produce the service book on that day.
My lord.
On that day. Yes.
Deeply agree.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
My lord, the Assam Public Service Commission issued an advertisement in the year 23
Hmm.
to fill up 244 posts of assistant engineer civil under the joint cadre of Public Works Roads and Public Works Building and National Highway Department. There were total 244 posts.
Where's the advertisement page?
My lord, the advertisement is that. I take your lordship to the advertisement. It is
PWD.
PWD.
Anyone appearing for PWD? You are there.
He is the APSC.
He'll be there for PWD. Okay.
My lord, here, your lordship, at page 33, annexure 5,
Page 33.
33.
This is the advertisement.
My
No.
lord,
Is this an advertisement? Okay.
my lord, advertisement. Your lordship, I fall in the category of persons with disability. Benchmark disability. Your lordship, from the right hand side, the second column, your lordship will find there are 12 number of posts.
Hmm.
In the top, number of posts total is 244. And for persons with the disability, benchmark disability is 12. Your lordship has got it. From the
Yes.
right hand side, 12.
12, yes.
My lord. Then a corrigendum comes up at page 34.
Hmm.
Page 34, a corrigendum comes up.
Yes.
My lord, your lordship will find from the right hand side, fifth column, that 12 post was increased to 15. Persons with benchmark reserved for benchmark disability, it was increased to 15, from 12 to 15. From right hand side, fifth column.
Yes, 15.
15. My lord, I being a person of at page 35, my application, your lordship will find. I come under the general category. I have given my certificate as a general, and disability percentage is 45.
Yes.
Disability type is one arm affected, serial number 10. That is locomotor. Why not? Locomotor now?
One arm affected.
Sign. Your lordship has got it?
Yes.
My lord.
One arm affected, it says R or L.
One left is affected 45%.
Why it says R or L?
Right or left, that is right or left.
Correct, but it has to be one, isn't it?
One.
Which one is affected? Left or right?
Left. My certificate is there. Your lordship will get it. My certificate is at page 32. Serial number C. He has 45% worse permanent disability in relation to his left arm. As
Page,
per the
page number?
Page 32.
32.
32. C, column C,
All right, yes.
left. 244 persons list came out, that is at page 37.
35 is the admit cut.
Admit card, then I appeared, then my lord, page 37 list comes out,
37, yes.
result. Your lordship will find, previously I have placed before your lordship, there are total 15 posts. Now, my lord, this persons with disability, benchmark disability comes under the horizontal reservation.
Hmm.
My lord, your lordship will find 244 names comes up.
Hmm.
Now at serial number, page 39, serial number 87.
Hmm. Yes.
Page 39, serial number 87. That is one Arnab Jyoti Sutradhar, PWBD. He comes in the open category.
Hmm.
So that means he has appeared in the selection, and he, on merit basis, he has gone out. So he doesn't come under the PWD, though it is written as PWD, persons with benchmark disability, but he qualified in the open category. Your lordship has got it?
Yes.
My lord, next, this is number 1. Then, my lord, your lordship will come to page 41 at serial number 187.
Yes.
Then also, my lord, here your lordship will find this bench, Deepa Pal, serial number 187. She comes under the
Reserve category.
reserve category.
Hmm.
And next, page 42. Page 42, your lordship will find serial number 234, that is open category,
Mm.
235 reserve category, 237 open category, then my lord, 238 reserve category, 240 open category. This way, total, my lord, there are total, if I calculate, there are 15 total persons appointed under the persons with benchmark disability are 15.
Mm.
But my lord, here in 15, if your lordship will count, persons from 15, open category are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 are open category. And 1 is from reserve. So they have, total they have appointed 9. And in the NB, your lordship will find at page 42, 6 vacancies pertaining to benchmark. The persons with benchmark disability could not be filled up due to non-availability of suitable candidates.
5 open, then the rest, how much?
My lord, 5 open, 1 in the, from the reserve. So they had total appointed 9 from 15, and 6 were in merit basis because of their horizontal reservation, because they got it in the open merit basis in the open category. And my lord, some are SC, ST reserve category, so they went on in those category because this is a horizontal reservation.
How many reserve category? 4.
My lord,
How
total
many-
15, total 15 was there for
No. How many you appointed?
appointed total, my lord. They
9.
say that 6, 9 were appointed.
9 appointed, 5
Because-
is open.
6,
9 is,
total 15, 9 is open. No, sorry, my lord. Again, I
No,
have
no.
to place it before a lordship. My lord,
vacancy is 15,
15,
out of which
Op-
5
open is 1,
5 is from open,
5 open,
4 is from the reserve category.
reserve category. Total
All 9 of them are from
Well,
this special category,
more special.
but 5 of them have qualified from the open
Open
category.
category. And my lord, in the below they have written 6 vacancies pertaining to your lordship at page 42.
So 9 out of 15 has been filled up, 6 vacant.
vacant. They have stated in their page 42.
Yes.
6 vacancies pertaining to persons with benchmark disability.
So now what is your case?
My case is, my lord, they have come with that. They say that in their affidavit at page 46.
Hmm.
I will start with page 45. Page 45, their affidavit.
Yes.
My lord, if I read it slowly, my lord. Your lordship has got it, their affidavit,
45.
page
Yes.
45.
Which para?
B. It's
Yes.
next to it. The breakup various persons with benchmark disability category as per advertisement such and such, corrigendum as and such, they have stated it is total 15. Ostim 5, locomotor disability 3, deaf and hearing impaired 5, blindness 2, and backlog vacancies are in 15, in blindness 1, deaf and hearing impaired 4, locomotor 1, and Ostim 4. I come under the locomotor. Next, my lord, paragraph, I will place it. The deponent begs to state the Assam Public Service Commission made selection in respect of persons with benchmark disability in short such and such as per provisions of the Government Office Memorandum dated 21/5/22. Then next page, my lord, your lordship will find the category-wise breakup candidates recommended belong to persons with benchmark disability in the recruitment of assistant engineer civil are as follows. Blindness, my lord, candidate recommended under the category, your lordship will find roll number such and such, Arnab Jyoti Sutradhar General, recommended at serial number 87 in open category merit basis without eating the post reserved for blindness. So he comes under the open category, page 46.
Hmm. Arnab Jyoti is from the open.
Open. So without eating the post reserved for blindness.
Hmm.
Next, roll number such and such, Kiran Doli, STP, accommodate in the STP category, ST category, scheduled tribe category.
Hmm.
Next, 3, Kakoli Sharma General accommodated in open category.
Hmm.
So I am not concerned with blindness because I am locomotor. In locomotor, your lordship will find Deepa Pal OBC accommodated in OBC category serial number 187. Roll number such and such Saurabh Biswas General accommodated in open category. So in locomotor, 2 persons, one is Deepa Pal, she goes in the reserve category, OBC. And
Any number of posts reserved for this category, locomotor?
locomotor at page 45, your lordship will find 3,
Three.
one backlog, 3 posts.
3+1, is it?
3, no, 3
including
inclusive one.
3
backlog.
means including one backlog.
Backlog.
Okay. Then
My lord, so I will just confine myself to locomotor.
locomotor, OBC, there's one is OBC.
One is in the general, page 47,
One
and
is
number
general.
6, Roman 6, in SC category.
Yes.
These are, so none of them comes under this 3 posts. Your lordship has got it. These locomotors, OBC, because of a horizontal nature, OBC, this roll number, Deepa Pal OBC, category serial number 187, goes to OBC category. Then roll number 10325, Saurabh Biswas, page 47, in the general category, accommodated in open category. And this is in SC category. So that persons with benchmark disability was not considered. Now what their contention is at page 47, last paragraph,
So 2 are appointed from the reserve category.
and one from the general merit basis.
One is on general.
On merit basis.
So it's on merit basis.
Merit basis.
So there is 1 post vacant.
3 posts remains vacant.
How?
Because all are taking posts from the ST quota or OBC quota or on the merit basis. So they were not from the persons with benchmark disability. Because it is a horizontal. I will place before that. Your lordship, just because their contention is at page 47, last paragraph. I will place before it is how. As per provision of clause 8.1 of the Greff memorandum dated 21/5/22, 1% of total advertised 244 posts, that is 2 backlogs, were filled up by candidate from locomotor. Here they said 2 post backlog were filled up by candidate from locomotor, that is Azuddin Firdus Ahmed Jail, such and such, and Deepjyoti Talakdas, such and such, OBC. These are the backlog. 2 posts, that is 1% of 244. In reading clause 8.1 of the 2022 memorandum. That memorandum is at page 71. My submission in the locomotor, my lord, one is in the merit basis, one is in the OBC, one is in the ST. So none of the persons were appointed from the persons with benchmark disability. Your lordship may turn to the memorandum they are harping upon, that is at page 71. First of all, I will read my lord 4.1 clause at page 71. Adjustment against unreserved post. In the category of posts which are identified suitable for person with benchmark disability, a person with benchmark disability cannot be denied right to compete for appointment by direct recruitment promotion against an unreserved post. Thus, a person with benchmark disability can be appointed by direct recruitment promotion against posts not specifically reserved for person of benchmark disability, provided the post is identified suitable for person with benchmark disability in the relevant category. So, my lord, I can compete in the regular case. And their clause is, my lord, page 72, 8.1. Interchange, exchange, and carry forward of reservation in case of direct recruitment promotion. page 72(1). Where in any recruitment year, any post cannot be filled up due to non-availability of a suitable person with benchmark disability or for any other sufficient reason, such post along with category of reservation can be carried forward in the succeeding recruitment year. And if in the succeeding recruitment year, also suitable persons with benchmark disability is not available, it may first be filled up by interchange. Interchange among the following 4 categories of disability at 1% each to each category. It is interchangeable from the 4 categories that is laid down at page 73. Page 73, category A, blindness and low vision. Category B, deaf and hard of hearing. Next, C, locomotor disability including such and such. Category D, ostium intellectual disability such and such. So, my lord, that is interchangeable 1% from this to that if suitable persons were not there. When the advertisement came up, there was only one backlog. And they have stated that it is 1% of total post of 244. It is not that in 8.1. What they have stated is in the clause that is at page 47, as per provision clause 8.1 of the government memorandum dated such and such, page 47, 48. 1% of the total advertised post of 244, that is 2 post backlog. And if I read 8.1, what it says, my lord, that if not available, it may first be filled up by interchange among the following 4 categories. But it is not said that total 1% of that, my lord, in the locomotor. But their statement says that 1% of total advertised post of 244 posts. That is 2 backlogs were filled up by candidate from locomotor. And my lord, at page 73, 9.1, what about that horizontal reservation? At page 73, 9.1. May I read it, my lord? Reservation for backward classes of citizen, SC, ST, OBC, MOBC is called vertical reservation. And the reservation for categories such persons with benchmark disability and ex-servicemen is called horizontal reservation. Horizontal reservation cut across vertical reservation in what is called interlocking reservation. Persons selecting against the quota for persons with disability have to be placed in the appropriate category, that is SC, ST, OC, MOBC, unreserved, depending upon the category in which they belong to the roster, made for reservation of SC, ST, unreserved. To illustrate, if a given year there are 2 vacancies reserved for person with benchmark disability, and out of 2 persons which benchmark disability appointment, one belongs to scheduled caste and other belongs to unreserved category, then the scheduled caste candidate with benchmark disability will be adjusted against the SC point in the reservation roster, and the unreserved category with benchmark disability against the unreserved point in the relevant reservation post roster. In case none of the vacancies falls on point reserved for SC, the candidate on a benchmark disability belong to SC will be adjusted in the future against the next available vacancy reserved for SC. And 9.2, since the persons with benchmark disability have to be placed in the appropriate category in the roster meant for reservation of such and such, the candidate need to indicate whether they belong to such and such unreserved. Thus, reservation of person with benchmark disability is horizontal. My case is, my lord, on the very first day when the interim order was passed, one post was kept. My lord, your lordship may look into the order dated 10/11/23. My case is, my lord, because there were 6 posts left and there was no marks fixed for the persons who can be accommodated. They say that they have picked up those 2 from that because of 8.1.
What appears, what I understand is, initially there were 12 posts, extended by Corriginum to 15 posts.
15 posts.
Now, out of that 15 posts reserved for this, what do you call this?
Persons with benchmark disability.
Benchmark disability. So 15 posts is there, out of which
9.
9 were selected. 5 of them belong to the open category because they had got the merit. They were selected from the open category, although they belong to that benchmark. And only 4 of them were appointed from the reserve category. So when there were 15 vacancies, 9 only filled up, 6 vacancies remained. No one
They
appointed.
themselves were stated.
6 vacancies remain. Now, another thing is that if 5 of them can be selected from the open category, that means they have not taken the quota of the benchmark category. So those who qualify, those who get the marks can be selected for the open from the benchmark category. It's just like the petitioner. That has not been done. To this extent, I mean, we have understood. But beyond that, the kind of the explanation given the OM, it's slightly difficult to understand.
Difficult to understand. Well, your lordship has to wait for the reply of my friend.
Because it's slightly complicated. Question is, if 5 of them were open, where could get the could be appointed, could secure from the open category,
My lord.
then
My only contention, my lord, before my friend starts, they have stated in page 48, 1% of the total advertised 244 posts, that is 2 posts backlog, were filled up by candidate from such and such. They have stated in their from the list, they have stated serial number 237.
no, thing is that why do we have to enter into that backlog? Is it required?
No, because in the advertisement they have said, because backlogs, in the notification it is there, my lord. Your lordship will find it that, your lordship will find as legal if it is not.
Backlog is 1%.
My lord,
1% of what?
In the advertisement, they say 1%, but in the affidavit, they say there are 2 persons they have appointed. And they
No.
cannot,
The backlog is 1% of what? 244 posts.
that is they are saying, my lord.
No, basically what your case would be is that if they could appoint only 4 persons from the reserve category, since 5 of them qualified from the open category, that means there are enough vacancies. There are 11 vacancies in all, which can be filled up. But how do you evaluate your performance? What was the criteria? What was the scheme of the selection?
My lord, the selection was written test and then there are.
Written test and interview.
Written test.
Viva voce.
Well,
So how much is allotted for the written test and how much for the viva
that
voce?
is not there stated, my lord. Huh? It's not there. It is with them. It is not with us.
Then this
What is the bench?
result sheet
My lord.
at page 37 onwards.
My lord.
This comprises of altogether how much?
244.
244. 244 in all, which includes all the categories, including the benchmark categories. Now, if a person from the benchmark category secures from the open category, then he does not eat up the quota. So the quota remains.
My lord. He goes in the merit basis.
He goes in the merit basis. So the quota remains. in such a situation,
And if they don't find suitable person, they will carry forward it to the next year. That will
So-
become the backlog. Now the question is, who is a suitable person? Where from is the mark? Who is a suitable person?
Hmm.
They say that in their list, they say 6 vacancy pertaining to could not be filled up with non-availability of suitable candidates. How do they say that? Where from? What
where is that? Where is that?
Page 42.
42.
After the list, you will also will find NB, 6 vacancies pertaining to bottom, 6 vacancies NB, notice board,
Due to
Six-
non-availability of suitable candidates.
persons from, what is the benchmark?
So what is the benchmark? What is the cutoff marks?
Cutoff marks.
That is not known. What do they say in the affidavit?
My lord, here on this point, there is silent. Absolute silent. There is no,
Silent.
nothing discussed. They have filled up this post, they cannot go for more because it is over.
But they have filled up all the 244 posts.
But one interview, one post ballot is remaining vacant, and my lord, I will rely on our.
No,
division.
does it mean that since 6 vacancies could not be filled up from this benchmark category, they have filled it up from the general category?
Jail
Is it like that?
My lord. They have filled up. But what is the suitable candidate? Who is a suitable candidate? What is the cutoff marks?
But the question now is if some of the benchmark categories on merit basis could be appointed on general category,
Really, my lord. Then
Then
it will remain vacant.
the category to which they belong to, they will remain vacant.
They can remain vacant.
But
Well-
out here, it's all the 24 posts is filled up.
My lord, can I make a small prayer in front of my friend, my lord, if your lordship permits me? Let the record comes up, my lord, we can understand, my lord, who is the, if we.
How you have assessed this thing?
Lordship, what my learned friend trying to project before Lordship, I could not understand. What I will just try to impress upon a Lordship, what is the law of reservation all about? Contrary to the submission my learned friend is projected before Lordship. He is making clumsy with the matter, Lordship. Like Lordship, I would like to just place the right of person with disability act 2016. How this vacancy will be filled up, Lordship.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Please enlighten us.
Section 34 of the Right of Person with Disability Act. The initial process is to identification of the post. It is the main crux. Page 33, sorry, Lordship, section 33.
Yes,
Identification of post for reservation. Lordship, got it?
yes.
The appropriate government shall identify posts in the establishment which can be held by respective category of person with benchmark disability in respect of vacancy reserved in accordance with the provision of section 34. Now, Lordship, I skip section 34, reservation. Every appropriate government shall appoint in every government establishment not less than 4% of the total number of vacancy in the cadre system in each group of posts meant to be filled up by person with benchmark disability, of which 1% each shall be reserved for person with benchmark disability under clause A, B, C, and 1% for person with benchmark disability under clause D and E. Those clauses were A, blindness and low vision, deaf and hard of hearing, locomotor disability, autism, and E, multiple disability from among so and so. This 4% Lordship is divided. Provided that reservation in promotion shall be not necessary, Lordship.
This is
Provided-
necessary, madam. This
See,
is necessary because
I will,
they have relied upon a notification by the government.
I will
And
read.
they say that is not necessary.
It's necessary.
Their affidavit, they say they relied upon the notification.
Lordship, let me.
Yes.
Lordship, provided that reservation in promotion, it is promotion. That's why I'm not taking it as a relevant. Reservation in promotion shall be in accordance with the instruction as are issued by the appropriate government from time to time. It is a direct recruitment, Lordship. So I want to skip that promotion part. Provided further that appropriate government in consultation with the chief commissioner or the state commissioner, as the case may be, having regard to the type of work carried out in any government establishment by notification and subject to such condition, if any, as may be specified in such notification, exam any government person, so and so. So, Lordship, the primary consideration is that identification of post of the benchmark disability. And the government of Assam is required to
issue a requisition to the recruiting agency lordship. What are the posts to be reserved against the person with benchmark disability? Accordingly, lordship, that advertisement was dated 15/3/2025.
23.
Total 23 lordship, page
33.
33 lordship. It's written from there. Page 33 lordship, initially, they have stated that 12 number of posts has been under the blindness, defendum, locomotor disability and autism. Thereafter, corrigendum was issued lordship.
34.
34 lordship.
15 posts.
Yes, that is. Sorry, page 70 lordship for my affidavit I am reading lordship. In under the blindness category, 2 posts were vacant, defendum 5, locomotor disability 3, autism 3, 5 lordship. And there were lordship backlog in 1, 4, 1 and 4 posts under the respective category lordship. So we the selecting authority are encompassed to select the candidate under PW category within this parameter lordship. Accordingly, lordship, there is another guideline. How to that guideline lordship would find page 71 lordship of my affidavit in opposition. Lordship got it?
Yes.
That quantum of that this is the office memorandum issued by reservation for post of person with benchmark disability and another concession. In pursuance of the right of person with disability act and in suppression of OM dated so and so, the following instructions are issued regarding reservation of person with benchmark disability as defined under section 2R of the act against the post and service. A quantum of reservation. In case of direct recruitment, 4% of total number of posts to be filled up by direct recruitment. In the career extent of each group of posts, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 and grade 4 shall be reserved for person with benchmark disability. Benefit of reservation in promotion for, so it is not relevant. Against the post identified for each disability of which 1% shall be reserved for person with benchmark disability and 1% under clause CNA. Lordship, it is as perimeter of section 34. And now, Lordship, 4 is important. Adjustment against unreserved post. Lordship, 4.1. In the category of posts which are identified suitable for person with benchmark disability, a person with benchmark disability cannot be denied the right to compete with the appointment by direct recruitment or promotion against the unreserved post. Thus, a person with benchmark disability can be appointed by direct recruitment against post not specifically reserved for the person with benchmark disability, provided that post is identified suitable for person with the benchmark disability. Now, person 4.2, person with benchmark disability selected without relaxed standard along with other candidates will not be adjusted against the reserved share of the post. The reserved post will be filled up separately from among the eligible candidates. Now, Lordship, clause 8. Intercede, exchange and carry forward of the reservation in case of direct
See,
recruitment or
Mr.
promotion.
Chaudhary also read all these things.
Yes.
But how do we understand this?
Lordship,
I've not been able to understand.
Yes, Lordship. I'm trying to, Lordship, make sure you understand. For my limited knowledge. Where in any recruitment year, any post cannot be filled up due to non-availability of suitable person with benchmark disability or for any other sufficient reason, such posts along with category of reservation shall be carried forward in the succeeding recruitment year. And if the succeeding recruitment year also suitable person with benchmark disability is not available, it may be first filled up by interchange among the following 4 categories at 1% each of the group. That in page 73, there's all group category A, category C, and then D are mentioned, Lordship. Now that important clause is clause 9, Lordship. It will, Lordship, eliminate the that shadow of doubt, Lordship, of my petitioner. Horizontally of reservation for person with benchmark disability. Lordship, got it?
Yes.
Reservation for backward classes of citizen, that is ST, SC, ST, OBC and MOBC is called vertical reservation, and the reservation for categories such as person with benchmark disability and ex-serviceman is called horizontal reservation. Horizontal reservation cut across vertical reservation. It is what called interlocking reservation, and person selected against quota for person with benchmark disability have to be placed in the appropriate category, that is SC, ST, OBC, MOBC, unreserved, depending upon the category to which they belong to the roster meant for reservation of so-and-so unreserved. To illustrate, if a given year, there are 2 vacancies reserved for person with benchmark disability. Out of 2 persons with benchmark disability appointed, one belong to scheduled caste and other belong to unreserved category. Then SC candidate with benchmark disability shall be adjusted against the SC point in the reservation roster and the unreserved category with benchmark disability against the unreserved point in the relevant reservation roster. In case none of the vacancy fall on point reserved for the SC, the candidate under benchmark disability belong to SC shall be adjusted in future against the next available vacancy reserved for SC. Since person with benchmark disability have to be placed in the appropriate category, that is SC, ST, OBC, MOBC, and unreserved, in the roster meant for reservation of ST, SC, OBC, MOBC, and unreserved, the candidate need to indicate whether they belong to SC, ST, OBC, MOBC, or unreserved in the application form. Thus, reservation for person with benchmark disability is horizontal. Now, Lordship, may I like to draw the our affidavit in opposition, page 46. Lordship, page 45 onwards.
See, tell me one thing, question is, if 5 of them with the benchmark category
Lordship,
could be appointed under the general category,
not only general, Lordship. It is the misconception of petitioner. Suppose, Lordship,
then the quota meant for the benchmark category, does it not remain?
no, Lordship, what is the happen here, Lordship?
Because they have got enough
Yes,
merit,
Lordship,
they go to the mainstream
I got
along
it.
with the general.
I got your point, Lordship.
Hmm.
Suppose, Lordship, in case of blindness and low vision, there are 5 vacancies. Suppose, Lordship,
Hmm.
out of 5, Lordship, 2 has secured the cutoff, secured the mark in the merit, Lordship, and he would be selected on merit. Then he will not eat out that 2 posts mean for PWD under the blindness benchmark disability.
Hmm.
The only 3 remaining posts will be filled up from the person with benchmark disability. Even if that 2 person has been selected who are the benchmark disability, they would not exhaust that the post for blindness.
Hmm.
Another 2 suitable person will have to pick
Correct.
up from the so and so.
Same
This
thing
is
out
the-
here, locomotive, even
Yes.
for locomotive disability.
This case, Lordship,
If 3 persons have been selected from the general category,
and 1 person has been adjusted in against that merit post, on merit basis, Lordship.
one is adjusted against merit,
Merit basis, Lordship.
the other 2,
And Lordship,
one is what?
in Lordship's case of locomotor, Lordship, there were 3 posts,
There were 3 posts,
Page 46.
including 1 backlog.
including 1 backlog, Lordship.
Page number
Page number 45, Lordship.
45.
45. Lordship in CL number 2, Lordship. He is only concerned locomotor.
Serial number 2,
CL number 2, locomotor, 22 candidate interviewed, Lordship. That my chart, Lordship. Page number 46.
46.
46. Affidavit in opposition, mine.
Yes, 22 interviewed.
22 interviewed. And a roll number, Lordship, 62879, one deep poll.
OBC.
Though he was in OBC, he was accommodated under a locomotor category. Because as per the provision of 9(1), that OM, Lordship, the candidate will have to adjust in their appropriate category as it is a horizontal reservation. So, it is irrespective if that deep poll,
He's
Who-
also a locomotive disabled
Yes.
person,
first we have to identify.
but he belongs to the OBC.
Yes, that OBC.
So he goes to the OBC category.
Next candidate, Lordship,
Hmm.
that Subhas বিশ্বাস,
Hmm.
he is a candidate of general category, Lordship.
Hmm.
So he was accommodated under the open category, Lordship.
Correct.
Third candidate, Lordship, Lakshadweep Malakar,
Hmm.
he was a SC candidate.
Hmm.
So he was accommodated, adjusted under the respective category of SC, Lordship.
Okay, OBC and SC candidate adjusted according to their own category.
Own category, Lordship.
But general is there one of them.
Oh, there is, yes, there is one general candidate, but he was not selected on merit. So he was adjusted under the PWD category, the reserve category of PWD.
Who?
That Subhas বিশ্বাস,
Saurabh Biswas.
Saurabh বিশ্বাস, Lordship.
General,
general lordship.
so he has not occupied the,
No, lordship.
he has not occupied the, what do you call,
The post, open category post.
no, he's gone to the open category.
He has occupied the post for PWD because lordship,
Why?
his mark,
Ah,
if we minus that PWD criteria,
ah.
his mark would not compete with that general merit list. That's why he was adjusted in the open category only because he is a PWD candidate,
He's a PWD candidate, but low marks.
low marks.
So
So
adjusted against the
Against
general
the-
category.
lordship, out of 22 candidates, these
So meaning thereby that amongst the PWD, the category,
lordship,
reservation can be done
lordship,
in all these fields,
lordship.
like what do you call the SC, ST,
No, unreserved also, not only reserved, lordship. It can be accommodated in the unreserved category. also,
unreserved also.
lordship. That is why, following that principle, that blindness and low vision, in case of blindness and low vision, lordship,
So then why have you written this then?
which one, lordship?
The
Six-
result,
six
in the
posts
result,
vacant,
six,
lordship.
yeah, 6 posts vacant.
Yes.
Why have you written this?
So kindly page 47.
What is the result?
Lordship, in case of lordship, deaf and hearing impaired, lordship, page 47,
Mm.
page 45, lordship. As per the advertisement, lordship, there are the total 5 posts was vacant, lordship, under the PWD category, lordship, under the deaf and hearing impaired. But we found only, lordship, 2 candidates under that category.
Who are they?
That page 47, one is Ashraful Islam,
Mm.
who was a general category candidate. So he was accommodated under open category at CL number 240. And another is Arunab Das, who was a ST candidate, who was placed under the SC category, reserve category at CL number 244. So another 3 posts, lordship, could not be filled up due to non-availability of candidate under deaf and hearing impaired category. And these posts cannot be interchanged, lordship. Out of total posts, only 2% is allowed, lordship, to interchange. And next, lordship, autism. There were, lordship, total 5 vacancy, but none of candidate has turned up under that category. So here, lordship, under the deaf and dumb category, you have 5 posts under the autism and 1 post under locomotive category remain vacant, lordship. That 6 posts has been remain vacant.
One post under locomotor,
No, lordship, 1 post under deaf and hearing impaired.
deaf and hearing, and the
hearing
other one?
impaired, and 5 posts under autism.
So that's why you said 5 posts, 6 posts.
6 posts was kept vacant, lordship. We could not fill up. And moreover, lordship, in next, as per clause 8.1, lordship, page 47E, subclause E, as per provision of 8.1, the government office memorandum dated so and so, 1% of the total advertised posts, that is 2 posts, were filled up by the candidate from locomotor category. That CL number 237 and CL number 238, the Dipjit Talukdan. That is the permissible, lordship. That 1% we can interchange, that take the from the other category. So that petitioner's mark could not reach to that position also. So he could not be selected.
PWD is a horizontal reservation.
Lordship.
And in the PWD also, there can be other types of reservation, is it?
No, lordship. PWD is
ST, SC,
yes, PWD,
open,
PWD reservation is applied irrespective of any category, lordship. SC, SC, OBC, even unreserved. The PWD candidate
mm,
who could able to find place in their select list only because of their PWD qualification, they can be adjusted in their respective category.
that has been done.
That has been done, lordship. And Act does not permit us to interchange any category can to fill up the any category benchmark disability candidate by other display except 1%, which we have done in case of
Where is that provision?
8.1 of the approach memorandum. That is, that's it, page 72.
This
And it is-
OM has been,
Yes, not only OM Lordship would find section 34 of the act also. Section 34, subsection 2. Lordship, got it. Where in any recruitment year, any vacancy cannot be filled up due to non-availability of suitable person with benchmark disability or for any other sufficient reason, such vacancy shall be carried forward to the succeeding recruitment year. And if the succeeding recruitment year also suitable person with benchmark disability is not available, it may first be filled up by interchange among the 5 categories, and only when there is no person with benchmark disability for the post in the year, the employer shall fill up the vacancy by appointing a person other than person with disability, provided that if the nature of vacancy in an establishment is such that given category of person cannot be employed, the vacancy may be interchanged among the 5 categories with the prior approval of the appropriate government. The appropriate government may by notification provide such relaxation of no. Now let's clause 8, the appropriate government has issued that memorandum. Where in any recruitment year, page 72, any post cannot be filled up due to non-availability of a suitable person with benchmark disability or for any other sufficient reason. Such post along with category observation shall be carried forward in succeeding recruitment year. And if in succeeding recruitment year also suitable person with benchmark disability is not available, it may first be filled up by interactions among the following 4 categories disability at 1% each to the each category. Except locomotor disability lordship, there was no other candidate available to apply that 1% in other category. So there are 22 candidates interviewed only in respect of locomotor category candidate lordship. So we applied 1% in case of locomotor disability. The petitioner belonged to that locomotor disability. Even then also applying 1%, that took a push extra, he could not find place in that merit list. This is the case, Lordship. If I could able to understand.
If your lordship permits me to reply. But
Without filing Lordship affidavit in reply. Without filing my affidavit in reply to this affidavit in opposition.
do you know in the writ petition also goes with the my lord, concept of the CPC? In CPC, there is a provision without the leave of the court, I cannot file a rejoinder. After filing written statement, I cannot file a rejoinder without a leave of the court. I'm seeking a leave of the court. This is a provision of CPC. The spirit of CPC will come. Section 142. You first know that.
you want to file a reply?
Well, I can file a reply, but what I want to submit is this, my lord. Because he says that without filing a rejoinder, I am replying. Because writ petition, the concept comes from CPC. And CPC says after filing a written statement, you can take the leave of the court to file a rejoinder. Just by filing a rejoinder, I cannot, because nobody asks these questions. Everybody is doing that, man. Because I have to take a leave of the court to file a rejoinder. Court can give me a permission. But one thing, what I want to place it, my lord, here it is, they have stated in page 46, my lord, that blindness, there are 2 posts. Now, what they have done, in blindness, there were total number of candidates interviewed 5. From there, 1 person was without eating the post of blindness. He has taken in the merit basis. Next, my lord, accommodated in the ST and another in the open category. But if I read that 9.1 category, my lord, what it says that the horizontal reservation cuts the vertical reservation. What it says at 9.1, your lordship will find. Nine point one.
Interlocking reservation.
9.1, my lord, page 73. What I find, my lord, they have said 6 posts, but if I calculate, I find, my lord, there are more than 6 posts. If, on their calculation, if I go, my lord.
Mr. Chaudhary, I think you should file and reply.
But another
make-
thing, my lord,
make
if
it
I
more-
reply one thing, my lord,
have-
let them bring the records also, my lord. Let them. bring the
We'll
records.
observe that also.
That observation maybe also be there.
Mm.
I have filed a reply, my lord. So I need to give reply, respond to my learned friend, my lord. Straight.
Let it be taken up, let it be taken up together, since it's clubbed together already, isn't it?
I told you this. Yes, fine.
And my lord, start, my lord, I have. replying in the reply
No.
also, my lord. Can I have 2 minutes, my lord?
No, no, see,
So that lordship, after hearing me also, my lordship, ask the authority to bring records, my lord.
no, generally we can just say that they let us get the records. We need not hear you also like that, because
Yeah,
since this court is not intending to dispose of the matter just now, because let Mr. Chaudhary clarify by filing a rejoinder to make
The
things more
records-
simpler.
Records of the marks will be brought before the court, my lord.
No, whatever your stand is, you make that in a way of, file that in a way of a reply.
It's the candidate, my lord.
Ah.
They say they don't find a suitable candidate. Nowhere it is said on the merit list, they have prepared a list or whatever it is. Nothing is there.
Lordship, on the next date, Lordship, I'll place the marks of the selected candidate and the marks of both the petitioner.
No, no, that-
That will clear the air, Lordship.
My lord, can.
How?
See, we are not disposing of the matter, so why should we spend some time? No, that's okay. You save it for some other day.
Well.
Since we are not taking a call today, in your case, we may have filed a rejoinder, but in Mr. Chaudhary wants to file his rejoinder. Please write down. Parties are represented by the respective counsels. Mr. P.K. Roy Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner in WPC number 6465 of 2025, submits that he may be given some time to file rejoinder affidavit. He also submits that the respondents may be directed to produce the relevant records considering the submission. How much time? Mr. Chaudhary? How much time?
My lord, 10 days time.
10 days time is granted to Mr. Chaudhary to file rejoinder affidavit. Mr. Talukdar,
PP Datta.
PP Datta, sorry. Mr. PP Datta, you are for the APSC,
APSC, Lordship.
understanding counsel APSC to produce the records.
Lordship, record in, Lordship, all the marks of the selected candidate and the marks of the respective petitioners. Lordship.
that
That will.
They'll suffice.
Lordship.
They'll suffice.
Lordship, may I observe that. Otherwise, record is too voluminous.
Relevant records, that is the
Relevant
marks obtained by the selected candidates as well as the petitioners.
Lordship.
Always.
All right.
Okay.
Meter may be adjourned for time being. He is on another court number 2. on at-
Emergency is the no time being, my lordship.
At 2?
Time being.
May I please, your lordship? In this case, lordship, I have challenged the transfer order. I am the deputy manager finance of the Assam State Warehousing Corporation, lordship. Transfer order was is challenged, lordship, basically on 2 grounds. First one is, lordship, the petitioner was transferred against the non-existing posts. And other is, it is contrary to the terms and condition of the engagement, lordship.
I was for vacating the stay order, my lord.
IA is for vacating stay order
Yes, my lord.
filed by you.
Yes, my lord.
Lordship, it
You are
is-
the
I am referring for the respondent number 1 and 2,
1 and 2 is the
the state warehousing corporation and the MD.
Assam State Warehouse
Yes, my lord.
Corporation.
Yes, my lord.
Any private respondent?
Yes, my lord.
Who is the private respondent?
So hopefully it's the problem. There's no private respondents.
There is no private respondent.
Private res- One,
So in your
No,
place,
I am appearing for 1, 2, and 3, my lord.
I'm appealing for respondent number 4.
He is appearing for respondent 4. Page number 4 of the read petition.
There's no private.
your good name, please?
Myself,
Yes.
R. Sekhar.
R.
Sekhar.
Shekhar. Respondent 1 to
And 3.
1 to 3. Then you are for
Respondent number 4.
good name?
RB Goswami, I'm appearing on behalf of Miss MD Bora.
RB Goswami.
Madam.
On behalf of
Miss MD Bora.
who?
Miss MD Bora.
MD Bora. You have nothing to say in this case?
No, my lord.
Cooperation.
We are a formal party, my lord. Oh,
Okay. And counsel for the petitioner? Your good name?
C. Bhattacharya,
C. Bhattacharji.
Lordship. Bhattacharya,
Bhattacharya or Bhattacharji?
Bhattacharya, Lordship.
Bhattacharya. Is it not the same?
No, Lordship.
Charji and Charya.
Sir,
same.
JE difference is, I'm
Okay.
writing in YYA.
Okay. All right. Please show me the order which you are
Lordship, annexure B,
aggrieved with.
Lordship. That is the impugn order, Lordship.
Page number
Page number, Lordship, 27.
27.
May I read, Lordship?
Yes.
In the interest of the Assam State Warehousing Corporation, Sri Navajyoti Mishra, Deputy Manager Finance, Head Office Finance and Account Branch, is hereby transferred and posted as Assam State Warehousing Corporation Silchar Center with immediate effect and until further orders. He is directed to perform the function of accounting matter of Silchar and Karimganj Center in consultation with the concerned warehouse manager of both the center. He is asked to hand over all the official files, registered, etc. to the manager finance and accounts before proceed to Silchar Center.
Yes. What has happened to this order? State.
Lordship.
This is a state.
State Lordship.
Okay.
Thereafter, Lordship.
Why do you say this order is not should be set aside?
Lordship,
What is
actually,
your grievance?
I am the Deputy Manager Finance, Lordship, but I have been transferred to the warehouses center where there is no any post, no existing post, Lordship. There is no branch, Lordship, at the center, Lordship. Deputy Manager Finance is existed at the head office of the Assam State Warehousing Corporations. But in warehouse center, Lordship, warehouse is headed by the warehouse manager, Lordship. That is, Lordship.
Deputy
Concern-
manager is not equivalent to warehouse manager.
Warehouse manager, Lordship. Warehouse manager is headed by the warehouse is headed by the warehouse manager, Lordship. This is the staff pattern, Lordship. And warehouse manager and other staff, Lordship, technical assistant, upper division assistant, lower division assistant, weight bridge attendant, senior assistant, godown assistant, and grade 4.
Warehouse warehouse manager is a higher post.
No, Lordship, it is lower in rank.
Warehouse manager.
Warehouse manager is lower in rank, which I am holding, Lordship. I am holding as deputy manager finance, Lordship, at the head office, Lordship.
That is the higher post.
That is the higher post, Lordship. Very good. May I forward, Lordship, there?
What is that?
This is the regulation, Lordship.
Yes.
Almost well.
We'll do one thing.
Lordship.
Mr. Counsel will come back in 5 minutes.
May I please read?
Yes.
Lordship may kindly look at page 7 of the regulation, Lordship.
7.
7, Lordship. Bottom, page number is written at the bottom of the.
Yes.
Page 7, Lordship. It is classification of post, Lordship.
Yes.
Classification, the Assam State Tourism, this consists of the following posts and cadres. Class 2, Lordship may kindly look at class 2.
Hmm.
It shall consist of the following posts and cadres. Area manager and deputy manager. Second one is warehouse manager grade 1, warehouse manager third warehouse manager grade 2, fourth warehouse manager grade 3, and assistant accountant, cashier accountant, etc. So, Lordship, basically,
So where do you fit in?
Lordship,
Where do you fit in? Yourself.
I am the deputy manager, Lordship.
Where is it? Where is it given?
This area manager and deputy manager, I fall under the category of
Number 1.
number 1, Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship may kindly look at page 51 also, Lordship, in this regulation, Lordship.
Just a minute. Page 51.
Page 51, Lordship. This is the schedule number 2. It is class 2 service is against the post, Lordship. Scale of pay is shown, Lordship.
Yes.
First, serial number 7, area manager, deputy manager, against scale of pay is given, Lordship.
Hmm.
And warehouse manager grade 1, that is the different scale of pay. Warehouse manager grade 2 also different, and grade 3 also different.
What is the last number given at the extreme right?
It's Lordship.
Number 8 and number 9?
Number 9, warehouse manager grade 2,
No, on the right side.
right side.
The last figure, 8, 9, 33 and all that. What is this?
Project engineer. Last figure.
No.
Lordship. 1350.
You have not understood. Page 51.
Page 51, Lordship.
The farthest column on the right side. The figure 8 is given against serial number 7.
Lordship.
Figure 9 is given against column number 8. I mean serial number 8.
Most of it is number of posts, my lord.
Number of posts.
Number
Yes,
of
my lord.
Are you sure?
It should be.
What is RKS? RKS means what?
RKS, that is, I'm not sure, my lord.
See, regarding pay, there's some terminology, isn't it? What do you call it? Like you have pay scale, you have the grade pay, then you have what? Anyway, this must be a number of posts, like you
Yes.
suggest.
So, Lordship,
So what you're trying to show me is that as per this classification,
Lordship,
the post of deputy manager is higher
Lordship,
than the warehouse manager,
warehouse manager.
whether
Lordship,
grade 1 or grade 2 or grade 3.
Lordship,
You are higher.
Lordship,
So your posting cannot be against
Lordship. I may not.
another
be
post
transferred.
which is not sanctioned,
Not in existence,
against a non-sanctioned post, or there's no other post,
Lordship.
and you are supposed to coordinate with the warehouse manager.
Lordship,
Warehouse manager is a post which is lower than you,
Lordship,
than your post of deputy manager.
Lordship.
All right, to that extent, I've understood then.
I have been transferred, Lordship, but I am discharging my duties in the head office, Lordship, in the accounts and finance and account branch, Lordship, in
Yes.
accounting matter, Lordship. And the warehouse is basically in warehouse center deals with storage of goods and commodities in for scientific preservation. It is stored, lordship, in warehouse. And warehouse center, lordship, cash book is basically maintained by the warehouse manager. And in the
But
head office,
You're working under the Assam State Warehouse Corporation, isn't it?
lordship,
You are not from other service.
lordship,
You are a deputy manager under the Assam Warehouse Corporation, Guwahati.
lordship.
So any matter relating to warehouse, this is not foreign to you. This is not alien to you.
Basically, lordship, I am trained up in accounting matter, lordship. And warehouse center, those who are headed by the warehouse center is headed by the warehouse manager.
Yes.
They are trained up for pest management and fumigation, lordship. Their training is different, lordship.
Training for what?
For pest management, they has been trained up,
Base management.
lordship, for using medicines for preserving the goods and commodities,
Oh.
lordship. Their
Okay.
training is totally different. And I have trained up, lordship, for accounts matter, lordship. 12
Accounts.
times I had undergone training, lordship.
What
on
was
different-
what was the post at the time when you entered the service?
lordship?
Which post did you hold at the time of entry?
At the time of entry, I am holding the post of deputy manager, lordship.
No, you are appointed as deputy manager.
Deputy manager, lordship.
You remain like that only.
Lordship, lordship. Deputy manager post is, lordship, basically regulation
But-
says,
Where is your appointment order? Let's see.
lordship,
Have you annexed it?
lordship. Lordship, kindly look. First time, lordship. May I submit, lordship?
Hmm.
Lordship, may kindly look the annexure B, page 24. This is the advertisement, lordship.
Yes.
May I read the advertisement?
Yes, yes. Read.
The Assam State Warehousing Corporation invites candidates for walk-in interview for engagement of one deputy manager finance on contractual basis for supervision of various work in finance and account branch of the corporation, including schemes under RDI, APART project, etc. The applicant shall have no claim in future, so and so. The applicants, when selected, will be stationed at the head office of the corporation at the Amaravati Bhavan. That is the basic criteria put, lordship, in the advertisement, lordship. If the petitioner is selected, he will be stationed at the head office.
Okay.
And after going through the advertisement, I have set up my mind that I may be posted at the head office, lordship.
Advertisement is in the newspaper publication dated
Lordship,
27/7.
27/7/2017,
Top of the page.
Assam Tribune, lordship.
This is the date of the publication.
Date of the publication.
Okay.
Lordship, there is another clause, lordship, eligibility qualification, lordship.
And you are what?
I am master degree, lordship, in commerce in accountancy, lordship.
Okay.
It is the basic qualification, eligibility, lordship.
Hmm. Then?
And minimum 5 years experience, similar nature of works. That means, lordship, accounting, lordship. And other deputy manager, lordship,
What is your experience?
8 years. In
Where?
That experience has been already taken into consideration, and after taking consideration, lordship, I have been appointed, lordship. I have to submit, lordship.
No, you have not disclosed that experience, isn't it, in the writ petition?
I have not disclosed.
Okay, but what is your experience?
Otherwise, lordship, I have 8 years experience in the deputy manager finance, lordship.
I see. Where?
Lordship,
Where?
in Assam State Warehousing Corporation, lordship. After engagement, lordship, I have already discharged my duties for 8 years as deputy manager finance,
No, no. At the time of your initial appointment, some experience was required.
lordship.
That minimum 5 years experience, where did you have that experience?
That has been taken into consideration.
I
After
know.
taking consideration, lordship, I have engagement order has been passed, lordship.
I understand.
Regularization order also passed, lordship.
I understand, but I'm asking you, what was the
Lordship,
experience?
Actually, I have not
You-
disclosed it.
You have not
I have
disclosed.
to take instruction.
Okay,
in this
okay.
regard, lordship.
No problem. I thought you had that
Lordship.
with you. That's why I'm asking you.
Lordship,
So this is the advertisement. Then accordingly, you're appointed as per Annexure C.
Annexure C, lordship. In the Annexure C, lordship,
Hmm.
lordship, may kindly look clause 1. that he will render his service at Finance and Account Branch, Head Office of the Assam State Warehousing Corporation. And clause 4 also, Lordship, that he will render his service at the category of Deputy Manager Finance at the Head Office of the Assam State Warehousing Corporation, Lordship. The two conditions are also incorporated, Lordship, which shows that if I may be allowed to serve in the head office, Lordship, and accordingly I have already rendered, Lordship, 8 years as
All right.
Deputy Manager Finance, Lordship.
Okay, then
And Lordship, other Deputy Managers, Lordship, which already exist in the warehouses, Lordship, that posts are basically promotional posts, Lordship. They
what is
come-
your promotional post for you?
Other Deputy Manager posts, Lordship.
What about your post?
Any
promotion?
Recruitment, Lordship.
Sorry?
This is directly recruitment, Lordship.
No, next higher post. What? How will you go?
Manager, Lordship.
Manager.
Manager audit, Manager Finance, Lordship.
Manager finance is there.
Lordship.
Audit also.
Lordship.
Manager audit and finance.
Manager audit and finance.
Okay, then what is annexure D?
Lordship.
Regularization.
It will annexure D, Lordship. That is regularization, Lordship. May I read regularization also, Lordship? In pursuance of the decision of the Board of Director in its meeting held on so-and-so, head office, Sri Navajyoti Mishra, who was engaged as Deputy Manager Finance in Assam State Warehousing Corporation on contractual basis on 10/8/2017, is hereby regularized as Deputy Manager Finance subject to discharge without notice, assigning any reason thereof under Finance and Account Branch of the Assam State Warehousing Corporation in the scale of pay so-and-so plus other allowances. The appointment is subject to so-and-so. So here it is also mentioned, Lordship, the petitioner will have to discharge his duties under the Finance and Account Branch. It is clearly mentioned in the regularization order itself, Lordship.
All right. Next is your impugn order.
Impugn order, Lordship.
But they say that to perform the function of accounting matters.
Lordship. But in the warehouse center,
They're not
there
saying
is
that.
no any accounting branch, Lordship.
But they're not saying that you have to go and deal with the preservation and all this medicine and all that.
Lordship.
They're saying that you should go for accounting there. They
I am-
require your
I am
service.
basically in the field of accounting, Lordship.
Hmm.
But the respondent authority transferred me to perform the duties to use the medicine, Lordship.
No,
Which I have not trained up.
no, they say that to perform the function of accounting matters.
Actually, Lordship, accounting matters are basically handled in the head office, Lordship. All warehouse centers accounts are handled by the deputy manager and other manager in the head office, Lordship. There is no accounting branch, Lordship, in the head office.
Okay, anyway, yes, then.
And
What is this?
Lordship, their contention in the affidavit filed by the
There's one chart here which you have annexure F. What is this?
annexure F, Lordship. Annexure E is actually, Lordship, may I kindly take, Lordship, may kindly take the annexure E, Lordship. May I read, Lordship? This is improved order, Lordship.
That we have already read.
Lordship.
No need to read again. I'm asking you annexure F, page 28.
Annexure E it is the actually prepared document, Lordship. It is the structure of the
Structure.
structure.
So you are deputy manager.
Lordship.
You
Deputy
can go up to
manager.
manager, FNA, and thereafter general manager.
Lordship. Next is, Lordship, medical documents, Lordship. My mother was seriously at serious condition, Lordship, admitted.
When? Where?
The year 2024, Lordship. And she's a ailing lady, Lordship. That's at this time also, Lordship, old ailing lady. And my two sons also, ophthalmological diseases, Lordship, suffered, Lordship. These are medical documents, Lordship.
What is this hypotremia? Hypotremia?
That is,
Hyponatremia.
basically he reduced the sodium, Lordship. That's why some psychiatric problem also. He
Sodium.
has to face Lordship. My mother.
Okay.
And other documents are Lordship, my two minor children Lordship,
Well, these are basically to show that you have an ailing mother who
Lordship,
needs constant care,
Lordship.
and your children.
Children also, this is a lot of exam small,
You've been
They are-
posted to Silchar, isn't it?
Lordship.
Silchar.
I have been posted at Silchar also.
Silchar.
Silchar.
Silchar also has a very good hospital.
No, Lordship, basically Lordship,
SMC. Silchar
Lordship.
Medical College, and what is that?
that is not matter Lordship.
Hmm.
I have been discharging as the accounting matter Lordship.
Hmm.
Basically, I have been recruited for finance and accounts branch Lordship.
That's what you're
As
saying.
deputy manager finance Lordship.
Mhm.
As no suitable candidates at that point of time was available. That's why Lordship, fresh advertisement was issued Lordship.
For
To
what post?
recruit-
For what post?
To recruit the deputy manager finance at the very entry Lordship.
Okay.
Actually, otherwise Lordship, other deputy managers are promotional posts.
Before you were appointed, they had issued advertisement,
Oh,
and there was no suitable candidate. So again, one more advertisement they issued. That's what you're saying.
as no suitable candidate is there Lordship, advertisement issued Lordship. Accordingly, I have applied.
Okay.
And this is my duties as 8 years I have gathered experience in accounting and already trained up Lordship. In 12 times I have trained up Lordship in various places of the country Lordship.
What you meant to say is that after they issued two advertisements, you were selected.
No two advertisement, one advertisement Lordship.
Then why you are saying there were no trained persons?
Actually Lordship, I am trained up in accounts Lordship.
Okay. What you meant to say was that since this organization did not have any people who are trained in accounts,
Lordship.
they issued the advertisement.
Other person is
And they appointed you for a specific purpose, to be in the
Specific
center. Hmm.
specific person. It is specifically mentioned Lordship, engagement order also, regularization order, advertisement also speaks Lordship, same thing Lordship.
So now the question is whether you can be transferred to Silchar or not. That's all.
Lordship, if there is no post,
Hmm.
how I will go? I will be in the hanging position. If under what capacity I will join Lordship? I have to consult with the warehouse manager grade 3 Lordship, who is junior Lordship.
Okay. You have to work with the warehouse manager.
I have to
Work with the warehouse manager
Lordship.
who is junior to you
Lordship.
in the grade of service.
Presently, I am holding the post deputy manager,
Hmm.
which is higher in rank than the warehouse manager grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Their
Okay.
intention is to ruin my service career in the accounting matter also. I have to go there and to train up basically Lordship for fumigation and pest management to use the medicine in a scientific manner. If I do not know how to use the medicine Lordship, it will affect my health also and it will affect the commodities Lordship. It is preserved, scientifically it is preserved Lordship, that commodities are preserved in warehouse Lordship.
You will also gain some experience
No Lordship, I have not trained up.
how to preserve.
I have not trained up Lordship. Other deputy managers, all are trained up Lordship. Because they are promoted from the warehouse manager grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 Lordship.
No, that is why if you go there on posting, you will get some advantage. You will get some.
Our post is Lordship higher in rank, in scale, in every sphere Lordship. That warehouse manager is a lower in rank.
Okay.
This is the humiliation.
Okay.
Lordship.
So what? Any authority?
Lordship,
Any other submission?
Lordship, basically, I have submission. Lordship.
Those are the facts. Anything more to add to the facts?
I have Lordship filed a writ petition, thereafter they have filed the affidavit in opposition.
What
And I
is-
have also filed
Reply.
reply, Lordship.
So what is their stand? You are saying that there is no post. Why are you posting Ms. Silchar?
See, due to administrative exigencies,
Hmm.
they want to transfer me.
Against which post? According to them.
According to them, warehouse manager, Lordship.
Warehouse manager?
Warehouse manager.
Where is that?
Lordship may kindly look para 8 of their affidavit in opposition, Lordship.
Para 8.
Para 8,
Page number?
page number 40, Lordship. Their affidavit in opposition, Lordship.
Please read.
With regards to the statement made in paragraph 12 of the petition, your deponent, while denying the same, beg to state herein that the second contention of the writ petitioner in this writ petition assailing his transfer order to Silchar Center of the corporation by stating that he has been transferred by order dated 14/2/2025 to Silchar without any post is also completely wrong and is not based on the facts and circumstances of the case. In fact, the writ petitioner is fully competent and very efficient in his role as the Deputy Manager of Finance, and it is because of his efficiency he has been transferred to Silchar Center to effectively manage the financial affairs of two locations, namely Silchar Center and Kolimganj Center simultaneously. He is therefore directed to perform the function of accounting matter of the Silchar and Kolimganj Center of the applicant corporation in the same classification of his grade, which is class 2, in consultation with the warehouse manager of both the center. In this connection, it is pertinent to mention here that the transfer order dated so-and-so is being issued to the petitioner because of the administrative exigencies, as the present warehouse manager, who was looking after the affairs of both the Silchar Center as well as the Kolimganj Center, was retiring on 28/2025 on attaining the age of superannuation. And therefore, the petitioner was transferred to perform the function of the accounting matter in the Silchar and Kolimganj Center, as well as to look after the affairs of both the centers simultaneously, Silchar and Kolimganj Center, as in charge till the new warehouse manager is appointed, posted at Silchar and Kolimganj Center. Their intention is to demote my service to discharge as warehouse manager. Para 9 also same things says. May I read para 9, Lordship? That your deponent completely denies the contents of the statement asserted and alleged by the petitioner in paragraph 13 and 14 of the petition, and begs to state that this administrative exigency has arisen because of cost rationalization, as new recruitment has been halted by the management of the corporation due to its present financial constraints, and a policy decision has been taken to manage all its warehouses center with the existing staff of the corporation. Your deponent further states that already the corporation is understaffed, and therefore due to efficiency of the writ petitioner, he was transferred in the same post to perform the function of accounting matters of both the centers in consultation with the warehouse manager Silchar till the time of his superannuation so-and-so, and thereafter, additionally, to look after the administrative and operational function of the both centers, Silchar and Kolimganj, for which the corporation needed someone who can efficiently perform all the duties single-handedly, and there could not have been a better choice than the present petitioner to perform all the duties. Moreover, all the warehouse manager grade 3 is addressed as such yet by virtue of the staff regulation number 5 of the Assam State Warehousing Corporation under classification of post. The post of deputy manager and the warehouse manager grade 3 are both classified as class 2 officer. Therefore, the contention of the petitioner that his transfer was without any post and the same is humiliating, as his function in the same role has to be performed in consultation with the warehouse manager grade 3, who is junior to him, is totally wrong and ill-conceived. And the same has been mentioned as such to frustrate the legitimacy of this transfer order, which is completely as per the regulation of the corporation. In this connection, it is further stated that currently the deputy manager posts are empty in all departments. All deputy managers are posted in the warehouses as in charge for business needs of the corporation. As such, all departments like human resource department, storage, business, so-and-so do not have deputy manager, are deliberately kept empty for needs of the business as warehouse or revenue center. Hence, similar decision is being taken in the case of the petitioner, and the same is consist to keep all deputy manager, all deputy manager except the is currently posted and operating from warehouse. So it from the statement of the 9 also, Lordship, it is clear, Lordship, I may be allowed, I have to transfer, they want to transfer me, Lordship, to discharge the function of warehouse manager, Lordship. It is against the board regulation, Lordship, and board of director regulation. It is against the terms and condition of the engagement and rules and regulations violates, Lordship.
Yes.
They have, Lordship, their contention in the affidavit also, Lordship. I have suppressed certain material facts. I have never suppressed material facts. They have taken the plea, Lordship, that I have not mentioned the clause 6 of the engagement order, Lordship. Clause 6. Engagement order, Lordship. Annexure B, Lordship. Annexure C, Lordship, page 25, clause 6. Clause 6 already, it is incorporated. I have not hide up, Lordship. I have annexed, Lordship. How I have misled that.
Where? Which one?
Clause Annexure C, page 25.
Hmm.
Clause 6, you will abide by the rules, regulation, order, instruction.
Hmm.
I have already abide by the rule, regulation, instruction, Lordship. That's why they have repeatedly mentioned, I am the efficient and competent. Their statement is there, Lordship. And never raise any objection against me, Lordship. They are repeatedly mentioned in para 8, 9, Lordship. I am the efficient, competent. And how the question arises, Lordship, I have not abide by the rule and regulation. And I have suppressed, their contention is that, Lordship, I have suppressed this fact, Lordship. I have already annexed the documents, Lordship.
Probably because you have not joined the post, that's why they say that you're not abiding by the instructions. That's what they meant.
If any right violates, Lordship, I have to approach before the Honorable Court and any other forum, Lordship. They have repeatedly mentioned I am competent. How I will violate the rules, regulation, Lordship.
Hmm.
And they have taken the plea, Lordship, their financial constraint. But so many persons have been appointed, Lordship. They taken the plea cost rationalization, Lordship. The corporation is understaffed. That's why I may be, I was asked to go to the Silchar Central, Lordship, for discharging warehouses, corporation.
Okay.
My humble submission, Lordship, at this stage, till date, Lordship, no single work has been given, Lordship. No single work has been assigned to me, Lordship, after the stay order, Lordship. That is the question of humiliation, Lordship. And before that also, Lordship, important files and documents are kept away, Lordship, to handle me, Lordship, from my handling, Lordship. Until that, Lordship, after stay order passed, no single work has been assigned to me, Lordship, by the corporation, Lordship. I am sitting idly, Lordship, in the office, Lordship. Even, Lordship, some more person, 3 persons are transferred, Lordship, who have talked to me, Lordship, at the office.
Hmm.
That is the intention of the corporation, Lordship. After stay order is passed,
Yes.
no single work has been assigned.
Hmm.
Even somebody asks, somebody come to my table and talk with me. Who have talked with me? Some has been transferred, Lordship. Already 3 persons are transferred, Lordship, by the corporation, Lordship. That is their intention, Lordship.
Hmm. But you're getting your pay and all that, isn't it?
Lordship,
You're getting your pay.
I am getting, Lordship, pay.
Any authority you want to rely upon? Any decision?
Lordship, I may, if managing director ill-treated me, that I have to approach the board of directors. Otherwise, no authority, Lordship.
No, I mean, are you going to rely upon any Supreme Court judgment
Lordship.
in support of your case?
No, Lordship.
That is what I meant.
I may submit, Lordship. If I go there, my future prospect will be hampered, Lordship.
Oh,
Lordship, basically, I am trained up in accounting and my qualification is the postgraduate in commerce. For other warehouse managers, qualification is, Lordship, they are BSc in chemistry or biology or in one subject, any subject, chemistry or biology, Lordship, or having economics as one subject in the degree course. But my qualification is different, totally different, Lordship.
okay. So if you have no authority to rely upon, will let me hear the other side.
Lordship.
I think that's all. I think nothing more, isn't it?
But first time, my Linux pen will submit. Thereafter, I have to submit something.
Oh, surely we'll give you some more time. Yes. Yes.
Yes, my lord. My lord, basically his transfer order was passed to function in the same capacity as deputy manager only for a temporary period, my lord, because that he was transferred as in charge only for that warehouse, my lord. Because the present warehouse manager, he was supposed to retire on 28/2/2025, my lord.
So now what has happened?
Now, as because he has obtained a stay order, he has to be given extension for 3 months, my lord. You
Oh,
also can see.
the person who was supposed to retire,
Yes, my lord.
he has been given extension.
Yes, my lord, for 3 months, my lord. Before that, I'll take your lordship to Annex 5, my lord, page 56. Of my reply, my lord, affidavit.
Yes, 56.
That is a total strength of the post in the warehousing corporation, my lord. Your lordship will kindly see total sanction post in the warehouse is 493, my lord. At present, at below.
Mm.
And man in position is only 187.
Mm.
And total vacancy is 306, my lord.
Yes.
And because of this, because the corporation is not having a financial soundness, because of that, the management has taken a decision that whatever positions and warehouses are there, it has to be managed by the existing employees only. And because of that, and presently he is in the grade 2 category, my lord.
Yes.
And that you have lots of already seen. And warehouse manager is also in the class 2, grade 2 category, my lord. Even your lordship will kindly turn to Annexure 6, page 57.
Yes.
There is one person is Prakash Bhuya and number 3 is Bhaskar Batsab Bhuya. They are in class 1 category, my lord. They are the managers of the corporation,
Mm.
holding different, even they are holding the post of warehouse inserts, working as a warehouse inserts, my lord, at present.
One and three.
1 and 3. One is the divisional manager, Upper Assam division.
What is the posting?
His posting is
Current posting.
he is holding the post of warehouse manager in charge at Huzai, my lord.
It says divisional manager.
He is a divisional manager. He is also holding the post of the warehouse manager as an in charge, my lord, of that particular warehouse. my lord.
Apart from being a divisional
Yes, my
manager.
lord.
So what will the petitioner be if he goes to Silchar?
He will be acting as a deputy manager, accounts and finance.
The order doesn't say like that.
No, he also will kindly.
He is posted at ASWC Silchar. That's all.
Yes, my lord.
Then the remaining part is what he'll function as. That's all.
Yes, my lord.
His nature of job. There is no designation as such.
No, he is directed to perform the function of accounting matters. He'll
No, that is what he'll function as, but
Yes, sir.
against which post?
In the same post, my lord, deputy manager.
How do you say, where is the deputy manager Silchar?
There is no.
There is no post as such.
There is no post as such,
Then-
but he'll be acting only as an in charge till the time the warehouse manager is appointed there, my lord.
It is
Only for it's a stopgap arrangement, my lord.
No, how do you compare? Because this page 57,
Yes, my lord.
Prakash Bhuya, he has been sent to Hojai
Yes, my lord.
as divisional manager.
He's the divisional manager. He's posted at Hosai, my lord.
Correct, divisional
He's
manager.
also holding the post of warehouse in charge, my lord.
No, that is only on, apart from being a divisional manager, he's in
Yes,
charge.
Yes, my lord.
But here, it is not that petitioner is a deputy manager of warehouse Silchar, and he he'll also additionally perform the accounting matters of these two centers. It is not like that.
In fact, your lordship will turn to annexer 8, page 59, my lord.
No, we're not done with 57. Now come to serial number 3.
Yes, my lord.
You were referring to number 3.
Yes, my lord.
This is in Guwahati only.
Yeah, this is Guwahati.
Present place of posting is manager business and marketing. Then he'll also perform as
He's also holding officiating as a warehouse manager. in
Where?
charge
where?
In Guwahati.
But where is it written? There's nothing mentioned about warehouse manager.
And in fact, in the, this serial number 4 also, Ananda Bora, he is the deputy manager in charge of Boyangal Center. And he has been promoted to, on the right hand side, he is to continue his present place posting as divisional manager at Lower Assam Division, headquartered at Boyangal. And he is also holding the post of in charge warehouse Boyangal Center.
No, but the order does not say that specifically. Is it written anywhere that they will be in charge of warehouse also?
Mostly it will be there in their office file, my lord.
Office file. And how do we know what is written in the office file?
This is the office file.
No, what is there in the office file? We don't know. Yes, please carry on. What is your case?
Yes, because the transfer has been done only for the purpose of as a stopgap arrangement, my lord. Because the person who was the warehouse manager in Silchar, and he was holding the post of twin posts, my lord, Silchar and Karimganj, my lord. He was about to retire on 28th February, my lord.
That is the warehouse manager, not
Yes,
accounts
he-
officer.
Yes, my lord, but there is no post of accounts manager there at Silchar.
If
And
it is
because of
not
that-
there, then how do you post him?
Because of that, he has been transferred to officiate as a in charge there, my lord.
How? That stopgap arrangement is only in your affidavit. It is not in the order.
I'll produce the file, my lord.
No, not the file. You see, it has to be spelled in the order.
Yes,
So and so is transferred to Silchar warehouse because there is some problem. This will be as on stopgap arrangement
Yes, my lord.
till further, something like that. You could have mentioned that, but you have not mentioned that. It only has come in your affidavit.
It is not written like that, my lord.
So that's why we don't know how long he'll stay there. And
because-
he's not posted against any particular post. You have mentioned him Deputy Manager Finance Head Office. Posted to Silchar
in the
Center,
same capacity, my lord.
ASWC Silchar Center. In the same capacity is not there. Where is it written?
No, it may not be there, but
You cannot invent.
No, a person who is holding the post of deputy manager, obviously he has to be transferred in the same capacity.
You also admit that there is no post of Deputy Manager Finance in Silchar warehouse.
That
How can you transfer him in his same capacity?
that I'll verify from the office, my lord.
There's something wrong here. See, only thing is that once you have engaged somebody, you must have realized from the day one, advertisement,
Yes.
appointment order, regularization order, they are very specific.
Yeah, at the time it was. a
It's very
requirement was-
specific.
Requirement was.
Where he has to go, where he has to sit,
Yes, my lord.
what work he has to do, very specific. But now suddenly you post him somewhere else in the warehouse What he will do there? I understand you are having some
Because
financial crunch.
financial crunch
So you
absolutely
cannot
can
fill
be
up the
solved, ma'am.
entire 300 posts. There are so many vacancies are there.
Yes.
So the officers concerned will have to manage
Yes.
some of the posts apart from
In
what
addition
they.
to their own
But
work.
for that purpose, you can take them into confidence, isn't it?
Yes, my lord.
Let's see, we are having some problem here. Somebody has to go there. Why don't you at least help out the corporation by going there for a few months?
In fact, it was informed to him earlier also.
You can say that. Otherwise, you cannot just say that you go there and be there as do what you have to do for accounting and all that.
Yes, my lord.
But there is no post there. This is the problem.
Yes, my lord.
Had you had any sort of post for the thing, it's a different thing. It's not there. And secondly, you have appointed him for a specific purpose.
Yes, my lord.
Not like other posts, you see. In government job, you see a person is appointed. He can be transferred anywhere. So it doesn't say that this fellow will remain in this place throughout his service career. It doesn't say so. He can be transferred anywhere.
Yes, my lord.
But in his case, the advertisement has been floated mentioning that we want an accounts officer for this center in Guwahati.
It was a requirement was there at the time of his appointment on contractual basis. And once the person is appointed, then obviously he has to abide by the rules and regulations of the corporation, my lord. And as per
can-
rules and regulations of the corporation, if your lordship can look at the rules and regulations, they may be transferred to anywhere within Assam, my lord.
Where?
Your lordship will kindly take out the rules and regulation.
Yes, which this regulation.
Yes, my lord.
Regulation number, page number.
Page number 17, my lord. Relevant portion is page 18, point number 7, my lord. A member of the service shall be liable to be transferred in the interest of the corporation if the appointing authority so decides. In such case, the employee shall not have any option for such transfer and posting.
Member of the service. What service?
General concern of the service, my lord.
Hmm? What do you mean by service?
Because they are rendering the service in the corporation, my lord.
Is there any definition of service? There is no definition.
Service, there is no definition. Service, yes, my lord. You also will kindly turn to page 6. Third point, my lord. Service means a Assam State Corporation service, which includes class 1, class 2, class 3, and class 4 service of the corporation.
Hmm.
That is the only thing that is defined here.
So he belongs to class 2.
Yes, my lord. In fact, warehouse manager, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, they are also in class 2 category, my lord. It is not that he has been demoted, my lord, by way of transfer.
You were just reading something out here. What was that? Regarding transfer.
You're also reading it, page?
No, you had pointed out some provision
Yes, page 18, my lord.
regarding service transfer and all that. Page 18.
It is under general concession of service. Starts at page 17, my lord.
Subclause 7.
Subclause 7, my lord.
General conditions of service.
subclause 7 clearly says that if somebody is transferred, then he has to abide by that order, my lord.
Yes, what else?
Your lordship will kindly turn to page annexure 9, my lord. Before that, your lordship will kindly turn to annexure 8, page 59.
Page 59.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
At present, the corporation has only 6 deputy managers, my lord.
Hmm.
Except the present petitioner, all the other 5 deputy managers, they are holding, they're working as a present in charge of warehouse, as a warehouse manager at different centers, my lord. The list is given there.
Who are they? This.
They are the deputy managers. They are in the same category of class 2 officers, my lord.
Please read the order.
In pursuance to the decision of the Board of Directors, Assam State Corporation, Warehouse Corporation, in its meeting held on 6/12/2019, also on the basis of the recommendations of the Selection Committee, Assam State Warehousing Corporation held on 16/9/2024, the following warehouse managers, grade 1, are promoted to the post of area manager, deputy manager, subject to revision without showing any reason thereof in the pay band of so and so, plus all other allowances as admissible under the rules of the corporation with effect from 1/10/2024 until further order.
They are already warehouse manager
They were working as a warehouse manager. Now,
and they have been
after that,
promoted.
They are promoted, but still they are holding the post of warehouse
Maybe,
manager.
maybe
As
they were
in fact-
promoted. They are promoted
Yes,
from
my
the
lord.
warehouse manager.
Yes, my lord.
But since because of the austerity measure,
Yes, my lord.
since you can't make fresh appointment, they are
Yes.
holding the still they're holding the charge of warehouse
Yes, my lord.
manager.
And
That is all right.
and annexure 9 is the
But
other deputy
but
managers.
the case of petitioner is that he was never a warehouse manager. He was in finance and accounting. Suddenly
Yes.
take him to the warehouse.
Because of the present situation, my lord, because of that, he has to be transferred to Silchar, my lord, as a stopgap arrangement, my lord. Because your lordship will kindly look at annexure 7, my lord. That is a order passed by the corporation for extension of service of the existing warehouse manager, my lord. In pursuance to the decision of the competent authority, Assam State Warehousing Corporation, Sri Bhupen Bhagavati, warehouse manager grade 3 retired, is hereby engaged temporarily as warehouse manager grade 3 contractual at ASWC Silchar and Curriculum Center at a fixed remuneration of so and so per month for a period of 3 months with effect from 1/3/2025 to 31/5/2025, subject to the following terms and conditions. Then the conditions are regular. And because of the non-availability, and as the person has not gone to join there, and the warehouse manager who has retired, he has to be re-engaged again, my lord. And his term is also expiring on 31st, my lord.
Don't you have any other warehouse manager anywhere nearby?
No, my lord. Already, only there are few warehouse managers. Your lordship will kindly see that the chart, vacancy chart that we have given. Warehouse, it is at page 56, my lord.
$56.
Yes, my lord. It is class 2 officers. Warehouse manager grade 1, total number of posts is 13. Man in position is only 3. Vacancy is 10, my lord. The second one is that warehouse manager grade 2, total number of posts is 39. Out of that, man in position is only 1, my lord. Vacancy is 38, my lord. And warehouse manager grade 3, total number of posts is 14. Out of that, man in position is only 5. Vacancies is 9, my lord.
All right, we'll come back up to.
Yes,
Look, I have a matter, unlisted matter in court number 8, maybe excused for a while.
Yes, we're not sitting in the break time. We'll excuse you.
At 2 o'clock this fixed there, man.
2 o'clock, okay, no problem. You're Mr.
RB goes.
R.B. Goswami, yes.
May I have your lordship's permission to mention, my lord, the matter which is on your lordship's report today, my lord? Item 26, my lord.
Yes, what do you want?
Followed by earlier order of 29th of January this year, 2025. It was peremptorily fixed. I was wondering whether it would be your lordship's, my lord, convenience and grant me an indulgence to take up the matter, my lords.
Which matter?
My lord, this is matter concerning, my lord.
No, which item?
Item 26, my lord.
It's on the list, so why not? We'll take it up.
Well.
Subject to,
Yes. Also, I have already placed the facts prior to the transport of the applicant, my lord. Already facts are before your lordship. Your lordship will kindly consider the whether there has been violation of any rules, statutory rules with regard to his transfer order, my lord. Because there is no violation of the rules, my lord. Because the rules permit that any employee of the corporation can be transferred, my lord, anywhere within the state of Assam. And secondly, my lord, your lordship will consider whether there has been any violation of his rights, my lord. Because his transfer is only with regard to the administrative exigencies, my lord. That too for a temporary period, my lord. As because the incumbent, he is to retire from the service, my lord. And because of the temporary arrangement, he has been transferred to that post, my lord.
but that part is not there, isn't it?
Yeah,
That
apparently it is not
temporary,
there.
he'll come back and all that. That is what you submitted in the affidavit.
Because I have placed the records also, the orders also, my lord. Because he was about to retire, my lord. And because of this stay order, he has been again reappointed for a period of 3 months, my lord. And because of the present situation of the prevailing in the corporation, my lord, they cannot immediately
So
recruit any
then you
persons.
place the records, if you
Yes,
want
sir, I'll place the record, my lord.
to come. So you have the interim order in your favor also,
Lordship,
isn't it?
Lordship.
Let it come up on some other day.
Yes,
But Lordship, till date, Lordship, no work has been assigned to me.
No, that will be taken care of. You see, what can we do? We are concerned about the posting transfer. It's not your case that work has not been given to you. Work should be given to you. That is in addition to something else. Main thing is your transfer.
Lordship.
So he says that some decision has been taken that your transfer is temporary, although it's not highlighted in the impugn order. Your transfer is temporary because of the exigency of service. You'll go there for some time and you'll be brought back. Something like that he says. Let's see if the record says something like that.
Because all the other centers also, these are being manned by inserts only, by officers, my lord.
When?
Next week, my lord. Or in the second week of June.
Yes, but it'll not be a part hut.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
As paid for by Mr. R. Shekhar, Learned Counsel for respondent number 1 to 3. Matter stands adjourned. For production of the relevant records in which the decision to transfer the petitioner was taken. List the matter again after? When?
In the second week of June.
In second week of June.
Yes.
You want a date? A date?
Lordship, my.
Give a date, please. Second week. On 12th of June.
12th. Can it be on 10th, my lord? Or 14th?
Lord, then, Lordship, I am some difficulty, Lordship. Or then
14 is Saturday.
14th, 16th, my lord. Then.
16.
Yeah.
Lordship.
Must.
There is Lordship, Lordship.
Just take back this.
Interim order passed earlier shall be continued.
Is there any order required like that? Until still final disposal. Okay, interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date of listing.
Lordship.
Yes,
But in this case, my lord, just now I have received some documents from my client.
you want to file
Like,
rejoinder?
I need to at least print out some earlier is this issue was discussed in earlier cases, my lord. I need to print out and go through the same.
All right. As paid for by Mr. B. Prakash, learned counsel for the petitioner, matter stands adjourned for a week.
For a week, my lord, date may be given in the month of June, my lord.
This the matter again on so and so. 12 June.
Good. Obliged.
I think matter be taken after some time, your lordship. Mr.
30.
Item 30, your lordship, may be taken after some time, your lordship.
Why?
Because Mr. Y.S. Mannan is appearing on other side. They have to file an affidavit, your lordship. Actually, affidavit by the health department has already been filed, your lordship. And we have also filed our reply. 20.
Health department is supposed to file affidavit.
They have already filed affidavit, your lordship, earlier, and we have also filed our reply.
Then why this order was given then on 21st, that affidavit to be filed by the health department?
Bring some instruction regarding whether so-called notice was passed.
Correct. Have they filed?
No, your lordship, regarding
Then
that.
who is appearing for the health?
Lordship, the council is on lakes.
After some time, your lordship.
Can it be taken up any other day?
After some time, your lordship, the petitioner is terminated from service, your lordship.
That is one thing, but the affidavit is not filed. So whether we can go ahead.
Otherwise, in our reply, we have already stated on affidavit on oath, your lordship, that no so-cause has been served to us.
We'll have it on Monday.
Okay.
Release the matter on Monday. Please give the date.
Oblige, your lordship.
My pleasure, Lordship. Lordship, on last occasion, your Lordship has directed the respondent number 4 to produce the relevant records because this is non-payment of subsistence allowance and prolonged departmental inquiry since 6/5/2016, my lord. Still not concluded. And no subsistence allowance has been paid.
Any time to open instruction to the land council. You have the records?
I have the documents all with me. We will going to file the affidavit in this week only. And my senior is going to do the matter because I'm not it's better that my senior will do. So
Your Miss S. B. Sora.
be Soren, your lordship.
Soren.
Soren.
Soren. Okay.
I have the documents with me. If your lordship wants, I can provide it to the.
Affidavit not yet filed?
No, your lordship, it is.
Okay, when can you file? This week. We'll fix a date.
Yeah.
Next week, any date?
Next.
5th.
Lordship,
Fifth.
can it be on 4th, Lordship?
Or, yes, your lordship.
Up to you. 4th. This is the matter as on 4th of, no, right like this, as paid for by Miss B. Soren, learned counsel for the respondent number 4. List the matter again on 4th of June 2025. In the meantime, respondent number 4 to file the affidavit in opposition.
Hello, lordship.
It's coming, no?
You start. What is the matter?
Interim status, my lord,
Or might you?
well, matter may be taken up today, my lord. And since the interim order is obtained, my lord, and we're raising two issues here, my lord, regarding the maintainability of the present instant petition as well as, my lord, the eligibility of the petitioner, whether he is eligible for this post or not. This is the two questions we have raised, my lord, and I'm been selected for the post of lecturer as chemistry, my lord.
Please hang on. You're not the petitioner.
I'm not, nothing.
Then any interim order operating against you? Is there any interim order operating against you?
One interim. He's an interim.
Who's the counsel, madam?
My lord, 12.
No, his name is, he's coming. What is his name? Where is he?
12/1/24.
Just a minute.
List again after a week.
My prayer, my lord. Can it be on Monday, my lord, next Monday? That may be fixed. Otherwise,
I don't
it's
know.
next Monday. Can
What
it
is
be
the
get fixed?
situation? Do we have a
It's
calendar?
emergency, my lord. Whether they receive it, but 3rd of June,
Hmm?
hearing date, Tuesday, my lord.
5th of June. Okay, list again on 5th of June. As paid for by the parties.
Deeply obliged.
Again, Katilolo, list on 5th of June.
My lord, this is a second round of litigation, my lord.
Hmm.
The first one that was already decided. My lord, the nutshell of the case is this, my lord. All the petitioners, they are my lord, empty driver. That is one of the trade of the Greff.
Sorry?
Empty driver, motor transport driver, my lord.
Where?
Greff, under the Greff.
Under Greff.
General Reserve Engineering Force, my lord.
So what is your grievance?
Grievance was that, my lord, prior to 1994, there was, my lord, two categories of, my lord, the empty driver. One is the empty driver ordinary grade, and subsequent promotion was a leading hand empty driver. So
Leading hand.
Leading hand. So that was the equivalent to the Havildar rank. So
No, two categories means first category is
first is ordinary grade empty driver.
empty driver ordinary. Then second one,
Second was the empty driver leading hand.
leading hand,
Leading hand.
which is equivalent to Havildar.
Yes, equivalent to Havildar.
So it's a promotional post.
There's a promotional post.
Okay.
So, my lord, that was prevailing till 1994. On 1994, the one, my lord, on the given of the this recommendation of the receiving the sanction of the president, making application of the one OM, that is in 1993, regarding, my lord, the amalgamation of all the two categories of the empty drivers into one, and subsequently making three categories of empty driver by abolishing the rank and base. Earlier, that was a rank and base on promotion. The earlier provision was a rank and base was conferred on promotion. But the subsequently, one of three categories of drivers were created. It is an ordinary grade on promotion. It is a grade 2. Next promotion, grade 1, and a special category of 1 that is created in 6th pay commission. So earlier, there was only 3 ordinary, then grade 2, then grade 1. The subsequently one special grade also created in 2006, my lord. So my grievance was that earlier there was a provision of giving rank and base as per their promotion. But whenever new category has been introduced, there was no rank and base was introduced. So they were always in, my lord, uniform, but without ranking and base, in spite of their promotion from one category to another category. So on that issue, all the, well, some of the empty drivers, some of the petitioners approached before your lordship for those grievances to be mitigated. And the lordship, by taking into account the all grievances of the petitioners, by order dated, my lord, this is on 14/9/2015. Lordship will get in Annexure 1 at page 39 it is started. So relevant person of lordship will come.
This is the earlier round.
My lord.
This is earlier round.
Yes, earlier round.
Page 39.
Yes, 39 is started.
Petitioners are the same?
Petitioners are the same.
All of them are there?
All of same.
All of them are there?
Yes, my lord. The my lord, his lordship will come to the 11% at 42. Whereby
42.
42.
42 is the beginning of the order?
Beginning of the order, and the last lordship will come to straight to 145. whereby in para 9 of the judgment, this observation was, my lord, given by the lordship to mitigate the grievances, my lord. Number one, the outlines the Greff should take a call on the demand for the confirmation of the appropriate rank and the base upon the upgradation of the drivers, and the final decisions of the regards should be taken expeditiously. Number two, when the upgradation is higher grade become impossible because of the limited vacancies, and a drive is made to serve the same grade without an upgradation benefit for 12 years, the claim of SEP benefit for the such driver should be also be considered by the employer in the time of the bounded manner. Number three, that the necessary consideration should be made on the above two claims, and this serving driver expeditiously within 6 months. Within 6 months on the receipt of the limitation on intimation of the order from this petitioner. So accordingly, the order was whenever received, we will submit it. So far, the two part is concerned, 1 and 2. 1, they have implied. They have started to give rank as per their promotion. Instead, earlier there was no rank and base, only the gradation was there. Upgradation was there from ordinary grade to grade 2, then grade 2 to grade 1. But subsequently, in view of this order, they have started to give the rank as per their promotion value. But while conferring the rank, certain anomalies were there. That they, whenever started to confer the rank from ordinary grade to grade 2, ordinary grade to grade 2, they conferred the one stripe rank instead of 2, because the one stripe rank is never been they introduced in the grade. It is always the rank is started from the 2 stripe. So next promotion, that should have been these 3 steps from whenever one person will be promoted from grade 2 to grade 1. And the subsequently, from special category, that has been from grade 1 to special category, it is the equivalent rank to the officer. But that was not conferred. They started to give the rank from the initial 1 step, again 2 step, and there is no provision of the 3-step rank was provided. So on that issue, and moreover, in addition to that, whenever the proper rank was conferred as per their promotion, all the drivers, in spite of their seniorities, they are never get any other facilities which are generally given to the armed forces. As they already, in this one case, Supreme Court has decided the Greff is the integral part of the defense. It is come under the 3 categories, the Army, Air Force, and the Navy. So it comes under the artillery force. So they should be given the proper benefit of the mass facility also. That is not been given to all the petitioners, but because they are getting the promotion from ordinary grade to grade 2, ordinary to grade 2, they are only conferred the rank only step 1. So they are not getting the proper regards from the other category, which are more than 30 categories, the grades are there in grade. Whenever they are other are promoted in according to their ranks, and in spite of their seniority, they are not getting the exact the actual promotion and regards what they will receive from the other person. So on that issue, they brought the matter again before the authority concerned by filing representation. But till then, they have not decided the issue that what rank we should be given, but rather they have filed the affidavit trying to say that whatever they have conferred. And regarding another aspect also, in Greff, the rank color of the strap is always white. But in case of the driver, they are introducing the black and red instead of the white. So they are now trying to say that on the basis of the project, earlier, the color of the badge, this is a white color. Stripe is always white stripe. Now they are, in case of the driver, they are introducing the black and red. So this is also a discriminatory, because by this stripe, they are easily be recognized that they are trade, but the others are not be. All are wearing whites, in Greff, this is a distinction. And moreover, like that, and moreover, regarding the mass facilities and other facilities also, they are deprived, because whenever they should be promoted to the rank 2, this is with a 2 step, that was given the 1 step, that means he is not getting the benefit of the rank of equivalent to the 2 step. So in that aspect of they have filed a representation, but the representation whenever filed, on filing this case, the respondent side will file an affidavit
Can it not be directed to be considered?
Yes, my lord.
Because these are the factors which are to be looked into by the authorities.
But one thing, my lord, they're trying to say that there is no discrepancy and there is no discrimination. But you want the two cases already been, my lord, they are saying that in if only for the discipline, they are insisting on the rank and base. But the already, my lord, Supreme Court in the Biswan case has decided this is not only rank and base. As a whole, grave is a part of the integral part of defense, my lord. So that has to be taken in the as a whole to consider their, my lord, right and
Where is the
grievances.
representation? Show me.
Presentation, my lord, right? That was not annexed, my lord.
Not annexed.
That was not annexed, my lord.
But where's the statement then?
I have made this statement, my lord.
Where?
Yes, my lord. Lordship will come page at the para 16 of my petition, my lord. Page 33. But these representations are not available at the time of whenever I have filed my lord the petition.
There's no date, nothing like that.
The representation, but they have not denied these things. The representation is not there.
You said you have craved leave of to produce the same before the court.
Yes,
Where
but
is it?
I crave belief. But
Where is it?
But this document is not right now. It is not available with me, my lord, because the person are, my lord, scattered in various places. So at that time, my lord, that was not available.
So
to
would
me.
you like to submit one representation then? One more representation and let them take a
Yes,
decision
my
on
lord.
that.
That may be, my lord.
This Gayan, what do you say? Because these matters are to be considered by the authorities, whether to
Yes,
give, how to give. Court cannot substitute its opinion.
Only to mitigate our grievances, my lord, because this is a very limited thing, my lord. It is not that I was asking for the more, anything more.
So we'll dispose it of in a short,
Yes.
by way of a short order, stating that you had earlier come to before the court, but since and with the court passed certain direction, which again did not mitigate your grievance.
But in view of the, my lord, last order that is passed by your lordship, my lord.
Who is the authority? Who will consider it?
My lord, it is a Director General, my lord, Greff, my lord.
Where is that? Respondent number?
Respondent number, my lord, he is the
So
Respondent number 5.
my lord.
5.
Yes, my lord.
So can they write directly to the Director General or it has to be through somebody?
My lord, the director, my lord, as well as my lord, number 2 and my lord 5, my lord, I think.
Sorry?
Who is the secretary?
Who is the secretary, Gupta Bhata, my lord, Ministry of Defense. Because the grave is come under the defense, my lord. That is why I am, my lord.
But that should be go through someone, my lord. That is, I think, through respondent number 5. That is the
They should write to respondent number 2 through respondent number 5.
Yes.
my lord. Respondent number 2, Secretary, Government of Ministry. Yes. One notification has been there. Who gave that notification, my lord? Yes, this page number. Page number.
Oh, it is a different thing.
Director.
Director. These are subsequent communication. The basis of their director. But the director is the best person, my lord.
Yes.
Director General, I think.
Yes, Greff, my lord. Because he is a Major General rank, my lord. So he is the person authority to consult with all the grievances.
Lordship, the election will be to dispose of that representation. What will Lordship direction will be for dispose of the.
Direction will be to petitioners to file a concise representation.
Yes.
And upon filing, the Director General will consider it within a specific time frame.
Yes, ma'am.
This is item number
10.
10. Please write hard Mr. P. Mahanta, learned counsel for the petitioners, and Ms. A. Gayan, learned CGC for the respondents. Having regard to the projection made by the petitioner, the writ petition is taken up for disposal at this stage. Stop next para. This is the second time the petition is before this court. The earlier writ petition being WPC number 167 of 2009 was disposed of white order dated 14/9/2015. To stop the grievance of the petitioners who are Greff, GREF drivers, bold, Greff ka, GREF, who are Greff drivers, primarily relate to abolition of the practice of conferment of appropriate rank, oblique stripes on their placement in the higher grade, since as members of uniformed force, their status is determined by their rank and the worn 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 insignia. The seniority of the personnel without the badge of recognition is usually unnoticed in the paramilitary force, and moreover, they are deprived of the amenities meant for higher ranked staff. Stop. According to the petitioners, such recognition and amenities are important facets of the upgraded status of the uniformed employees of the Greff organization. Who stop. The writ petition was thus disposed of with the following directions. Page 45, A to A. Stop. Next para. Mr. P. Mahanta, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that despite the aforesaid direction, the respondent authorities have failed to mitigate the grievance of the petitioners. Effectively. Stop. Therefore, a representation was submitted by them, which, however, has not been considered. Stop. Aggrieved, they are again before this court through the instant writ petition. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioners submits that we cancel that. Next para. Having regard to the nature of grievance projected by the petitioners, this court is of the view that the same will have to be considered and addressed by the respondent authorities concerned. Accordingly, the petitioners shall, within how much days? Within 15 days?
Why not within 1 month?
Within 1 month from today, submit a precise and concise representation addressed to the Director General, Border Roads, respondent number 5. All of you are working in different places, is it? clearly stating the uh, clearly stating their grievance and the remedies sought by them. And the said authority shall take into consideration the same and dispose of their representation by way of a reasoned and speaking order within a period of
3 months, ma'am. Or within 1 month, you will submit. 2 months.
2 months
Yes, sir, 2 months. Sir.
from the date of receipt of the representation. Stop. The order to be passed shall be communicated to the petitioners with the above observation and direction with petition stands disposed of.
May it please your lordship. And that the matter relates to dismissal of a bank employee from service.
Who's for the other side? Bank? Which bank is this?
Union Bank.
Union Bank.
Yes.
There's a
Mukesh
counsel for Union Bank?
Mr. Mukesh Sharma is there. He appears in this matter. I just noticed him sometimes back in the court premises.
What to do?
If your lordship permits, I can start. I can send someone to find him out in the.
No, let us be sure that he'll respond. Otherwise, we don't want to keep things hanging like that.
Or if your lordship passes it over just for the time being. lordship.
Timing that. Timing. Try to get him.
Yes.
Yes.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
The petitioner here was serving at Allahabad CRPF battalion, and later while when he learned that he is to be transferred in Khatkhati, Assam, he shifted his family to rented accommodation from vacated his accommodation, government accommodation, and shifted his family to a rented accommodation.
Where?
In Allahabad, in the same place. of
Allahabad.
working.
Then?
Yes.
Then?
And then he joined on 6/8/2013.
At Khatkhati.
Your lordship, yes.
Then?
He shifted his family on 1/8/2013. Then he joined, and he later on he applied for house rent allowance, your lordship. For which he was sanction was also, it was also sanctioned in his name, but later on it was rejected, your lordship.
House rent allowance.
House rent allowance.
So you have come against that rejection of your house rent allowance.
Yes.
Where is the order? Date?
He is
Page?
the impugn order, your lordship.
Yes.
The last page.
Page number?
37, your lordship. Annexer L.
Please read.
Facts and figure received earlier via your letter dated 4/12/2014 have already been examined in this directorate and rejected being devoid of merits, but the same again submitted to the directorate. However, the case has again examined in depth, but no new facts shown in your letter under reference for further examination. Therefore, observation raised by PAO on the matter via letter dated IRLA so and so, and instructions clarification has been issued from this date later on, letter dated 19/5/2015 is sent. Please inform the officer accordingly. And prior to that, Annexure K, page 35, your lordship, that was issued, your lordship.
You are asking for HRA for the accommodation which you have taken in Allahabad,
Yes, your lordship.
although you have posted in Khatkatia.
Later on, because he could not, as he was transported to, as he joined in Northeast region, your lordship, he could not bring his family because of various reasons. The children were also going to the school and he could not plug them up from the school.
Okay, so
That's why he kept them at the earlier posting.
no, the
because-
thing is that your entitlement. Are you an as a as a CRPF personnel, if you are posted elsewhere, are you entitled to HRA for renting a house in the previous place of posting? That is the question. If you're entitled to, you'll get it. If you're not entitled, you'll not get it. How do you make your claim here? On what basis? Is there any standing guidelines of getting HRA?
Memorandum has been passed earlier.
Normally, is HRA given to the CRPF personnel? Is it given?
Yes, your lordship.
By which memorandum? Show me. Where is this instruction guidelines? Mr. Mehdi?
Wait, whatever, my lord, if my lord, there is accommodation of the CRPF itself, my lord, in the earlier posting, my lord. He transfers to, my lord, the northeast or the Jammu Kashmir and other, my lord, the extremist area, my lord. Then, my lord, if he is not directed to vacate the earlier accommodation, my lord, my lord, he has a right to stay there, my lord. There is no such notice or from the state officer of our department, my lord. He himself shifted his family to the outside the
From where?
Where his last posting, my lord.
Where was that?
This is Allahabad.
No, the place of stay in Allahabad.
Yes, my lord. Place.
Where was he staying? In the quarter?
Earlier he stayed in quarter, my lord. Quarter, my lord, and when he's transferred to the Khatkalia, Assam, my lord, then he, my lord, he's without, my lord, this any from the.
Understand. See, can he stay back in the quarter although he's transferred?
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. If suppose he's northeast, my lord, and my lord is Jammu Kashmir.
Then take him back to the quarter then.
Yes, but now he's.
You go back to the quarter.
He's in the now it is filed in 2016, my lord, and he's also promoted, my lord, to DIG also now, my lord. So his case is, my lord, he is posted in Northeast, my lord. He himself on his own, my lord, he came from the quarter, my lord, and now he's claiming his HI, my lord. This is the case, my lord. So as per the all this, my lord, if, my lord, initially he is, my lord, he's not in quarter, my lord, he's rented house, my lord, then that case is different, my lord. But we have the accommodation, my lord.
Mr. Mehdi, I've understood. But thing is that much time has passed, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. 2016 case.
When was the transfer? 2016?
Yes.
2013, your lordship.
13.
13.
13, 13. Where are you now?
My lord, as per my information is concerned, my lord.
You don't know where he is now?
Now, present.
Okay.
Now he's promoted to my DIG also, my lord, and my lord, at present he is, my lord.
You get your up-to-date instructions, what to do now. You don't know where he's posted now also.
He's now in Lucknow, my lord.
Again back to Lucknow now.
Yes, my lord.
So now what is he asking in this writ petition? For area?
That particular time where he was in the Allahabad in rented house down that.
He's asking for that area HRA.
Not area, my lord. There's particular time when his family was
His family was in.
and hence particular, yes.
And he was serving in northeastern region.
So as per the, I have.
Correct, that is an area only.
Yes, I have telling you, it is.
He's not asking the rent for today.
No, my lord.
He's asking rent for that period.
But
So it's like an area, according to him.
But when this great petition was filed, my lord, he was posted in Assam, my lord, 2016, my lord.
So would you like to take up-to-date instructions in this regard?
Yes, Your Lord.
As paid for by the learned counsel, the matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks, counsel for the petitioner, to enable her to obtain instructions in the matter.
Your Lordship, kindly a date may be fixed.
List the matter again on so and so.
Well, my name will be also recorded.
Mr. S.K. Mehdi, learned CGC appears for the respondents.
We file additional affidavit, all, give him, we are enclosing all notification mail.
Please contact your client and get the up-to-dates.
Yes, ma'am.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Yes. Yes.
Your Lordship, I may seek one short accommodations.
Yes, why is that?
And
When?
because the proceedings paper is not being made available to me by the bank. And earlier this matter was.
Records.
Yes, Your Lordship. Proceedings records.
When can you get the records?
Your Lordship, maybe fix on the, I think, 1 week time is sufficient, Your Lordship.
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yes.
Tuesday is what date?
It's 3rd of June.
What is how many cases are there? Third? You take your chance. We have fixed so many cases, I think. 9 cases. I think you can accommodate 9. Okay, list again on 3rd of February as paid for by the learned counsel for the bank to enable him to produce the proceeding records.
After 4950, my senior is on leg.
So some other day then. Counsel for the petitioner is says to be on legs in another court on a prayer made on his behalf and not objected to by the other side. List the matter again after 3 weeks.
May I please, the Lordship? Lord, the matter relates to, my Lord, regularization to petitioners, my Lord, as a teachers. My Lord, what has happened, my Lord, initially, the affidavit, till date, they have not filed, affidavit is required, my Lord.
Yes, so we'll grant them some more time.
My Lord, the counsel on the other part is not here, my Lord.
Which education department is this?
Education, my Lord.
Higher education.
No, my Lord, it is elementary.
Elementary education.
My Lord.
What are you claiming?
My Lord, we are claiming that, my Lord, our, my Lord.
Regularization.
Regularization. My Lord, may be pleased to find the prayer is at page 49, my Lord. My Lord, what the government has done? Government has instituted a screening committee, my Lord. And thereafter, my Lord, those teachers who alleged to have been appointed illegally and irregularly in dehors the rules, my Lord, they have been scrutinized and category-wise earmarking had been done. Now, we had been, my Lord, earmarked in the wrong category. So that's why we had been deprived of the benefit that we are praying, my Lord, that we should be within the category 1, my Lord. That is our limited prayer, my Lord. No affidavit till date, my Lord.
Okay. Please write. Heard Mr. A.R. Bhuya, learned counsel for the petitioners, who submits that by filing this petition, the petitioners are seeking regularization of their service. Stop. It is seen that the respondents have not filed their counter affidavit. Stop. Today, no one appears for the respondent. Elementary, is it?
Elementary.
Respondent, Elementary Education Department. Considering the claim made by the petitioner, counter affidavit would be required. 3 weeks time is granted to the respondents to file their counter affidavit. List again on so and so. Give a date after 3 weeks. 26/6.
Oblige.
No one there over the other side. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Petitioners S.
Even what they are claiming, Lordship.
I have Ms. M. Bacharji, learned additional senior government advocate, and Mr. RM Das, Learned Counsel's appear for the respondents.
For the Water Resource Department.
For ends of justice, matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks. RM Das will be standing counsel, Water Resources Department.
But in the last two occasions also petitioner was absent.
Well, dismissed then. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. However, Mr.
Yes, that's my
S. Das, Learned Counsel appears for the
higher education.
Higher Education Department. Stop. It is seen that on 7/11/2024, when the matter was listed, no one had appeared for the petitioner. To stop, it only appears that the petition is no longer interested in the matter. Accordingly, the petition stands dismissed for default. Absolutely.
May I please, Your Lord?
Yes.
Lordship, in this case, the present petitioner, he was qualified as a junior engineer in the year 2003. And in the year 2006, he was qualified BE, Bachelor of Engineer. And in the year 2008, the Assam government published an advertisement for recruitment of junior engineers. At the time, though, he was qualified as BE degree, but due to the prescribed as advertisement, he was applied for the post of junior engineer and he was qualified, and accordingly he was duly appointed for the post minor. And after appointment, he completed his service term 5 years as the Assam Town and Country Planning Orders 1990, my lord. If the person continuously completed his service term for 5 years, he is eligible to get his promotion under 67% quota, direct appointment for the post of assistant engineer, my lord. Though the present petitioner submitted several representations before the concerned authority, and all the representations, he also submitted some relevant documents that similarly situated persons has already appointed by the department, but the present petitioner's case has not considered, my lord. May I please your lordship kindly may I peruse the additional affidavit, my lord, in writ petition number 5971, my lord, for a moment. 5971, additional affidavit filed by the present petitioner.
Why two writ petitions?
5971.
Why have you filed 2 writ petitions?
2 writ petitions, my lord.
Why have you filed it?
First writ petition was simply for challenging the promotional benefit, my lord, which was not considered for the present petitioner. And second writ petition was filed, my lord, the 5971, second time it was filed for the similarly situated persons or the junior than the present petitioner. He was initiative was taken by the department to give promotional benefit, though the present petitioner was senior than the respondent number 7. So when the process was started, the present petitioner again challenged this.
Okay, yes, Mr. Counsel.
And for the respondent number 7, the second
Yes.
petition, that is 5971, has been filed challenging the post of the respondent number 7.
7.
Yes, Lordship.
You are for respondent number?
7.
7. And who's for the government? Which department is this? PWD.
Urban Development.
Urban Affairs, Housing and Urban Affairs. You are representing?
I shall represent 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Lordship, the petitioner, the petitioner filed an additional affidavit, Lordship. I have received the copy, Lordship. In this,
In which case?
additional affidavit.
In which one?
5971
or?
5971, Lordship.
Yes, so?
Yes.
Lordship, just today only I have gone through. Can it be taken up day after tomorrow, Lordship? So that the matter can be finally disposed of.
Or not day after tomorrow.
My lord,
It'll
it is a
be-
covered case. To judgment I have annexed, clearly a covered case, my lord.
You'll have to go next week, not day after tomorrow. Covered case. Let him examine.
My lord,
Covered the case by which case?
my lord, the present two judgment may kindly peruse the WPC number additional affidavit, my lord.
Where?
597123 at page number 67.
Repetition.
Additional affidavit.
67.
In page number 67, additional affidavit. I have the another copy, if you lordship, I may provide.
What is the judgment?
A judgment at paragraph number 4 may kindly peruse.
No, there's no such kind of paragraph number 4. Something wrong with your pagination.
My
We are
lord,
referring to which case? 5971.
71.
Page number?
Page number
It's running page.
67, my lord.
60
Annexure 8.
67 is something else.
Not in repetition, my lord. Additional affidavit I have filed, my lord.
And anyway, page number is a running page number.
Page 68 of this present additional affidavit. Huh?
So give me that copy. What judgment
My
is
lord.
it? What judgment is it? This covers both the case.
My lord, my lord. In this case, my lord,
This
is
is Annexure
judgment
8. Annexure 8.
Annexure 8, 67 page.
Just a minute. Annexure 8, 67. How come?
It is filed on 13th May 2025, my lord.
By way of what? In which case? Additional affidavit.
Additional affidavit.
There's no additional affidavit in this case.
Lordship, I have to go through lordship.
It's all right. We'll give you time.
Yes, Lord.
I just want to see that
Yes, Lord.
judgment. Where is that?
My lord, in this
The
judgment,
additional affidavit.
Writ petition is there.
69 is referring.
No. The additional affidavit itself is not here. That's why.
my lord.
Reply is there. If reply, there's two reply.
Why? Why?
Then one is opposition. Then
One is reply, my
this is
lord.
also opposition. There are two opposition, then two reply. Where is the additional affidavit? It's not there.
13th May I filed, my lord.
Fine.
A second.
Not available. Anyway, you're referring to this judgment.
My lord.
What is this? Dijen Sharma?
Kindly may peruse that paragraph 4, my lord, of the judgment. Page 69.
No, let them peruse whether it's covered case or not. And we'll post it some other day.
My lord.
Please write down. Counsel for the petitioner submits that
Lordship.
the instant writ petition is covered by the judgment and order dated 30/4/2009, passed in WPC number 3494 of 2007.
Lordship, I will it is submission, Lordship.
What submission?
Submission, Lordship, by this affidavit, Lordship, affidavit is not in the record.
So you examine this judgment,
Yeah, Lord.
see whether it's covered or not. If it's not covered, we'll hear your argument.
Fix the name.
Learned counsels for the respondents to examine the same. And make their respective submissions, whether the present case is covered by the said judgment or not, by the next date. This is the matter on Funso. When? When do you want it?
In this week, my lord, if possible.
Yes.
This week's not possible.
Next week, my lord.
Next week, then after 10 then. After 10, there is Eid festival.
5/6? 5/6?
Lordship,
5th June.
After 10, Lordship.
Why?
5/6.
5/6, there is Eid festival, that is
Huh?
Eid festival on 7.
Oh, Eid on 7.
So you adjust then.
After immediately after.
But give me a date.
10, 11 maybe.
Yes.
When is the
let's
Eid?
call it a-
When is the
7,
Eid?
7.
7th. So everything will be over by 10th. Have it on 10th.
Okay.
List on 10th of June.
All right.
10, maybe holiday.
10.
What happened?
10. Not holiday, na?
It's a Tuesday.
My lord.
10th of June is a Tuesday. Hearing date. Yes. Item 24.
Meet please, Your Lordship. Lordship, there is certain personal difficulty of my senior.
When? When do you want?
Lordship, may kindly be pleased to adjourn the matter day after tomorrow if it can.
Not possible day after tomorrow. So
In the, Lordship, 9 June if it can be.
Monday? No. Hearing date, okay?
10
This,
June.
as paid for by the learned counsel for the petitioner, list on 10th of June.
Much obliged.
May I please, my lord?
Yes.
No, this matter pertains to, my lord, termination of service, termination from service, my lord. The petitioners
Who has
are,
terminated you? Who's for the other side?
my lord, the government is there.
Government, which department?
My lord, it's,
Record receipt, Lordship, but record is not here, Lordship.
this word is not required, my lord. It's a case of a termination from service, my lord, and no principles of natural justice has been followed. The petitioners, my lord, were the home guards. My lord, they were appointed under the Home Guards Act 1960, 1947. And thereafter, my lord, the services of the petitioners were terminated on the grounds of allegations, my lord, of involvement in some criminal cases.
Home guards.
Home guards, my lord. Home guard volunteers.
Home guards volunteers are temporary anyway, the service.
My lord, but my lord, the principles of natural justice, minimum principles of natural justice ought to have been followed since the termination is stigmatic because of the fact that they have been said to be involved in some cases. My lord, therefore, the principles of natural justice ought to have been followed. And secondly, my lord, the grounds on which they were terminated, those grounds were also non-existent. I have prepared a chart of the list of petitioners.
Apply to us also.
Yes, yes. In the affidavit, my lord, the respondents have stated that they are.
Is Bachaji, you ready?
Course. And there are a number of other cases. She is not the single one. There are other.
No, others I am not bothered, my lord. These petitioners.
But we are bothered, Lordship, because other cases are there
My
of the
lord,
same.
these petitioners are.
Other cases are listed
Yes,
today?
yes. No, not listed today, Lordship.
My lord.
They were all terminated together.
No,
Terminated together.
Those
Then
cases are different. This is a case, my lord, where there is a blatant violation of principles of natural justice. Since 2021, my lord, these people are starving, my lord. They are not getting their salary. They are terminated without following principles of natural justice. It is apparent, my lord. And the affidavit which they have filed stating that they were involved in criminal cases, I have given the chart. All the cases, my lord, final report has been submitted. And without giving any show cause, my lord, how can they terminate? These home guards, my lord, they are, my lord, literally running for their livelihood, my lord. They are suffering a lot.
all right, Mr. Gupta, I think she wants some time. We'll have it some other day.
My lord will fix a date, short date, my lord, because it's a covered judgment also, my lord. My lord, I am relying on a judgment. Exactly similar case, my lord, where the issue.
Mr. H. Gupta, please write down. Learned counsel for the petitioners submits that the petitioners have been terminated from their service without following the principles of natural justice, and that the case of the petitioners is squarely covered by the case of Davinder Singh and others versus State of Punjab and others, reported in 2010, 13 SCC 88.
No.
Ms. M. Bacharji, learned additional senior government advocate, submits that she may be given some time to go through the said judgment and give a response. In view of above, this is the matter on so and so for hearing. 17-6.
No, can it be little early, my lord? They are suffering, my lord. That's why I'm praying.
Give a date, anything early, on 12th.
No.
12th of June 2025 for hearing. What is this?
I beg to appear, my lord. My lord, this is a petition, my lord, by about 609 petitioners before your lordships, my lord, who are praying, my lord, for issuance of a writ of mandamus against the state, my lord, to notify them as rural health professionals to practice allopathic medicine in rural areas of the state of Assam. They were enrolled under the Act of 2004, which since has been struck down by a judgment of this Honorable Court, affirmed by the Supreme Court. But what I'm praying for, my lord, is that in view of paragraph 25 within bracket 4 of the Honorable Supreme Court of India's judgment of 2023, my lord, I'm entitled to be continued as such, my lord. May I just, my lord, give your lordships a little background of the facts?
This will take some time, I think. Who's for the other side? You are there, Mr. Bora.
Yes.
You are present. Which respondent?
My lord.
Health.
Yes, my lord, health department. We have filed affidavit also.
Any other respondents apart from health?
No.
Private? Private respondents?
No, my lords. We are the only ones, my lord.
Oh.
And they have filed their, my lord, affidavit in reply, and we have filed our rejoinder as well.
Mr. Council, I think we'll have it some other day. We'll fix a date, not today.
It was, I am in your lordship's hand, all that I can.
Which
See,
is
my lord,
convenient to you all, both sides.
But my lord, the only prayer for your lordship's kind consideration, my lord, if it doesn't cause inconvenience, is to fix it peremptorily, my lord.
Hmm?
The only prayer, my lord, if
Yeah.
it doesn't inconvenience your lordships on the other side, is to fix it peremptorily, my lord, on any day convenient to your lordships.
You tell me which is convenient to both of you.
Next week, my lord. Subject to your lordship's convenience.
Hearing date.
Yeah.
Thursday, Tuesday and Thursday, any date.
Fifth.
Fifth. That's straightforward by the parties. List the matter on 5th of
My lord, may I make
June.
an unusual request, my lord? And it's only for your lordship's consideration. Can it come up a little higher on the board, my lord? Because it'll take some time, my lord. So if it starts in the morning session, it could be over by the day. Subject to your lordship's pleasure and convenience, my lord.
You pray on that day to upgrade it. 5th of June, 2025 for hearing.
May I please your lordship? May I
I'm
please-
very grateful.
Yes.
may I please your lordship?
Yes.
Very sorry, my item was 21. I went to the district court on the way. When the matter was called for, I was on the way.
Okay, so we have passed the order.
Kindly make the matter.
What to do? You file application for restoration. We have passed the order.
I am ready for hearing. And
You're ready for hearing, but the matter is already over. You have missed the bus.
kindly, lordship,
All right, you, item 21, you just strike out the order. You had written the order? Okay. As paid for by the land council for the petitioner, this is the matter again. When?
yes,
When?
any date, next week.
Not next week, week after that. On 17th of June.
Hello, lordship.
27? Yes.
CGC, so we need some time in order to file the affidavit.
On a prayer made on behalf of Mr. S.S. Royal and his CGC, appearing for the respondents, further 2 weeks' time is granted for filing counter-affidavit.
Lordship, yeah, another 3 similar matters are there. Let them come together, Lordship.
Give me the numbers.
Yeah, Lordship. WPC 4288, 2024, WPC 430224, WPC 429224, WPC 429124.
You're lucky, could you get it? Okay, list this matter again with this one, so just connect it.